long.
Hello, everyone. What's up, role players? Welcome back to Tales from the Forgotten Troop. It's time for our finale of Tartarus Gate, where everyone's gonna die, and it's gonna be wonderful for me. I can finally not feel bad about a TPK. But if you are enjoying what we're doing, we do have weekly streams on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Our current long campaign is using the Masks system by Magpie Games, and we have a group of superheroes trying to handle daily life in the 1950s, which is currently not going great for a lot of them. Nope. And I love that for them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm double the productivity now.
Double the Roxy, double the fun.
Yes.
Watch us a bunch of lesbians face off against the werewolf pack. It'll be great.
Lesbians.
All hail your lesbian overlords.
Let me come play for like at least a guest spot.
Joke's on you, the alpha is lesbian.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's the only reasonable, like...
But
Fight for lesbian dominance.
Yes. Lesbians are the ultimate dominants.
Yeah. But if you are enjoying the show, you can follow us here on Twitch or our various social medias, or join the Discord to keep up with whatever we have going on, because it's only gonna get crazier from here. Probably, maybe. I don't know. If you're watching the VOD on YouTube, first of all, thank you very much. Second of all, make sure to like and subscribe so you get notified when we have new episodes posted each week.
Also, it helps us grow. We want to make money someday, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
But the month of June is not about giving money to us. It is about giving money to the Trevor Project, because they are amazing and do so much and need a lot of love and support. If you don't know anything about the Trevor Project, they are a nonprofit organization aimed at eliminating suicide among LGBTQ plus young people. They run crisis lines 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and provide safe online spaces where youth can connect with each other if they don't have those resources in their everyday life. So if you would like to give a little bit to them, we do have a... Well, here, post the link in chat, if that will work. That's not working. That's fun. Anyway. We also have a link in our Twitch About section where you can donate, as well as if you want to scan the QR code in the little corner right there, that will also bring you to the donation page. Yeah, so I think before we get into any sort of like content warnings and a recap of what happened last week, let's go around and have everyone introduce themselves and who they're playing. So we can start with you, Michelle.
I'm Michelle. I am playing Cha-Cha. She is the veteran of the group. She has made some hasty decisions thus far in the game, and maybe some that aren't fully accepted by the others. But she is just here trying to protect some people. And that's what we'll have to say about that.
Just trying to do her job. That's it.
Sometimes it's a little spooky, the way she chooses to do that.
I mean, in her defense, this whole job is a little spooky, so...
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, a cat.
All right, Jenna, how about you go next?
Hello, everyone. I'm Jenna, and I'm back. I disappeared for a hot minute. We'll find out what I was doing, because I'm not even sure. And I'll be playing Alina, the graphic designer.
All right, Tess.
Hi, I'm Tess. I am playing Kat, the influencer who has been surprisingly competent and not died. I fully expected her to die last time, so
it's fine. You managed to make it to the last session, and now you can have the joy of dying tonight with everyone else.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
You don't have to die alone. Isn't that wholesome? And Bree, please bring us home.
I'm Brianna. I am playing Mark, playing Zach Graves, who I keep calling Mark for reasons I don't fully understand.
You should have just named him Mark to spoof on you know who from our Masks game.
I should have, but I didn't start accidentally calling him Mark until I'd already given you the name Zach and we'd started streaming.
Fair. It is what it is. All right. Well, for those of you who may be joining us for the first time for Tartarus Gate, there are a few content warnings that we would like to share with you. Some things that we might be exploring tonight include civilian attacks during war, sentient AI, body horror in the form of alterations to bodies via cybernetic adjustments or alterations, demonic possession, and the concept of eternal damnation. So if any of those are unpleasant for you or triggering in any way, please feel free to step away, and we'll be happy to catch up with you when you feel comfortable returning.
Also, maybe accidental cannibalism sometimes.
In the form of eating eyes.
I'm not sure how accidental that was.
Well,
although, is it cannibalism if it's a cybernetic eye?
It was supposed to be helpful.
It had human origins.
Fair.
I feel like cannibalism comes up in a lot of our games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to debate the concept of cannibalism and AI body parts? Join our Discord.
Look, the cannibalism is just a euphemism for lesbianism. Okay?
Is it?
Thanks.
Is that a good reason?
No, it's not. I'm trying to make it better.
That might make it worse.
I think it makes it worse.
Sure.
But last week, our brave interns made their way down through the lower ducts, despite some metal debris that rained down upon them. They did lose Alina in the process, but didn't hear any horrible screams of death and murder, so she should be okay. Otherwise, the rest of the group found out what had caused the disconnect between the upper levels and the lower levels, and even discovered a survivor who'd been huddled under the stairs to the ducts. Her name was Koreshi, and she was an employee on board who had helped design the ship. After some intense interrogation from Cha-Cha, the group allowed her to join them as they continued down into the cargo hold. Although unable to find any weapons, and not taking the time to really do a thorough sweep of the room, they debated taking a rest before venturing down to the third level of the ship. But their indecisiveness kind of led them to drawing the attention of some of the other individuals who might be out to kill them. Accepting the only path they could reasonably take was to go deeper, they descended to the third level of the ship. Alrighty. Also, thank you very much, Random Gay Gal, for donating $20. We really appreciate it. Okay. So, Alina, you were with the rest of the group heading down into the upper ducts to get to the second level of the ship when a zombie had sort of stuck itself out of one of the air vents and was throwing debris and metal objects around at everyone in the group. And some of them descended a little more quickly to the bottom, others a little more cautiously, but you ended up getting separated from the group. Regardless, and did find a separate... I mean, do you want to go through an air vent?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Sure.
You found a separate air vent where that you ripped the cover off of and managed to squeeze inside thanks to your shorter stature and did a little bit of an air duct shimmy. Kind of just trying to navigate the interiors of the ship without really a concrete map, but eventually found your way to the 3rd level of the ship, and I would like you to test agility for me as you kick another vent cover out of the duct and proceed to deal with a little bit of a higher fall than you were expecting.
All right, so I rolled 3 of these, and then I keep the lowest if I've got a 1. Yeah, that's what
you. You remove the highest if you have a 1 in the skill.
Okay, 4. Woohoo!
4
Starting
total?
off strong. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you do not. You kind of just fall and collapse to the ground and make a little bit of noise. I'll say you lose 1 health. Because of that, you got a little bit of a bump.
Mm-hmm.
But you're doing okay. And as this happens, you're in a little circular room that, based on your map, you know leads to the 3rd level of the ship. And as you're sort of sitting there, the door from the ladder that descends from the 2nd level opens, and the rest of your group, I don't know if you consider them friends, but the rest of your group arrives, looking a little worse for wear, a little panicked, as they're outrunning some zombies.
Oh, hey, I lost you guys. Yeah.
I love it. Less talking, more running.
Yeah, definitely more running.
Okay, run.
Okay,
There may or may not be something following us, so...
I assume that you're running for a reason, not for fun, right?
Who the fuck? Who runs for fun?
Crazy people. People whose brains make endorphins. Not me, though.
I don't think anyone's brains are making endorphins right now.
Adrenaline only.
I don't know. I mean, Kat could probably dredge up some old memories that would, cause some endorphins.
Yes.
I could, but that is not the point right now.
Let's go through your TikTok.
Those are distracting.
Just play those Instagram reels back.
Send those to everyone, and then you're like, we're having so much fun running from a life or death situation.
You're right, I could do that. But I feel like that might hinder my compatriots' senses in some ways, shapes, and forms.
Maybe.
It won't be a great time.
No.
I have my pistol out still, by the way. Just, it's out.
Okay.
With the single shot.
With the single shot.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me where in the ship we are right now.
You have just ascended to the 3rd level. So if you look on your map, you're in the hexagonal room where that little cylinder is, and that's where like the stairs, like the ladder from level 2 came in.
All right.
Looks like a bad time. A bad time.
Like, where are you seeing a bat in here?
How many, besides the duct that...
Oh my god, they're zombie vampires.
Oh god!
That's the worst. They want to suck your brains then.
Okay, but kind of, like, could be kind of hot. Okay.
I mean, like, if you're into it, that's fine. I don't judge.
If you try hard enough, any monster could be hot.
Zombies, no for me, but
That's a no for me, dog.
Don't ask me about my other cryptid interests, though.
God.
So running?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're running.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and blockade any of this?
Is there anything in the room to blockade it with?
No.
spear. Somebody has a spear. Is there a way to, like, stick the door shut?
Wasn't it still jammed in the room upstairs?
No, that was the pole
Oh.
and the pipe.
I think you pulled out the pipe, heard the noises, and then stuck the pipe back in and headed down the ladder.
Okay, so the ladder went down into like an area that is separated from the rest of the hexagonal room by a door.
Yep.
That door is a sliding door, I assume.
Yep.
Is there conceivably a way to block that?
I mean, how are you? It depends
Is
on how
there
you
like
want to
a-
try and go about it.
Like, how does that, what makes the door open and close? Is there like a sensor or like a hand thingy? Like what makes the door open and close?
The sensor.
The stupid AI.
I thought the electronics were out.
The video feeds, like the data links. So any sort of like security footage that was broken. So like the data information that would have been transferred from the lower levels to the higher levels, that's what was cut off. There's still
Right.
power throughout the ship.
Fuck. Okay. Does anybody remember that name that we say to make that little blue thingy or whatever thingy
Assisty?
show up? Assisty.
No response.
Assisty has abandoned us.
Or is doing this?
Bitch.
It could totally be the robots taking over.
Wait, you have the meeting, the mobile meeting.
What?
You had the mobile meeting thing.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Did
Well, this is going on. So the sensor on the ladder side of the door, I want to try to poke out with a spear and then jump through the door before it closes.
Okay. Go ahead and test smarts.
Tis only a 6. Unless somebody wants to assist
I
me.
mean, that's
I would
not-
like to assist. If I see Zach doing this, I've been following Zach around like a fucking weirdo.
I mean, destroying a sensor and slipping through the door is not that hard.
But what I would like to do is lean against the door, like back against the sliding part, foot up on the wall. So, like, as Zach runs through, he would have to push me through as well. But it would keep it open until he gets back through.
Okay, you can do that.
Or I will die.
With the
It's fine.
assistance, I guess it depends on what the assistance does.
Oh my god, you don't even need the assistance, but for comedic
I love that we
effect,
made this more complicated than it needed to be.
you're just like, I didn't help before I even told you what the result was.
Like,
You
okay.
hold the door open with your back and your foot, and Zach like smashes out the sensor and then rushes forward to get through the doors before they close, but slams into you, so the two of you just like fall in a heap on the other side of the doors that closes almost all the way, but then one of your legs is stuck through, so it's just like opening and shutting on your leg.
I pull my leg through and I also look up at him and I say, no homo.
Alina's just gonna
Right.
like go through. Like as Cha-Cha's putting her like leg through the door, she's just gonna like take her arms and just like open the door again and wait for Kat to go in.
Yep, Kat just walks.
Kat can go under her arm and then just walks through the door.
Well, are
That
you
was
going
really
through the door to the ladder that goes up to the second floor, or are you waiting to go
No.
further
Oh,
into
just
the
I
gonna
third
thought
be
we
with
were
all
already
of the
past
party.
the door,
I-
so we were in
Yeah,
the hex
we were-
room, but not
we were-
like the ladder room.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, we were
I-
shutting it behind us, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I was shutting
Okay.
it behind us.
Oh,
So unless you want to go
got
back
it.
through,
No.
No.
Mm-mm. I thought you were like leaving us on the other side of the door, and I was
No.
like, why would
No.
you do that?
Zach's trying to save
There's
us.
an imposter.
You just put all the muscle on one side and all the brains on the other side. This seems
The brains are on
We
the
have
side
no
with the
muscle.
zombies on top of everything.
this is poor planning.
There is no muscle, there is no brains, there's only mediocrity.
mid. All right. That might do something. It might not. Whatever.
I'll
We should
give Zach,
probably.
I'll give Zach a little tap on his face, and then he'll get up off him. Just a little.
Thanks. I think we should get going.
Yeah, let's go. Are we going up a ladder? Is that what's happening?
No,
No,
you're going
no,
through a door.
There's no
Okay.
more ladders.
We're on the left
Where
side.
have you been?
In the air ducts. In the air ducts.
How'd you
Sus.
avoid everything else in the air ducts? Because
I found a different air
fucking-
duct.
Yeah, because there was
Okay.
something throwing shit at us from air
It's
ducts.
like the backup air duct.
Slightly concerned other things can come through the backup air duct in that situation. But
I'm pulling eyeballs out of my pocket and I'm reaching.
Oh!
And I'm,
What are we doing?
There's a half
I
digested
want to
eyeball.
let I want to let you know that they're half digested.
Why-
Do you know what we have gone through? Me. They were half digested by me.
Why would you? Okay. Were you hungry?
Do you want these looking at you? I was gonna eat them so they couldn't watch us.
I think that Alina just starts coughing. Like,
Just maybe if we live, you can draw some.
what
art
if
about
you just step on them, like instead of eating them?
I didn't think of that at the time. It was really.
That's fair.
It was really intense.
That's fair. It's not
It was.
Why? Why do you have eyeballs? Why are there eyeballs? Why is that happening?
I just put them back in my pocket. All right,
Where
let's
did
go.
you get them?
Oh boy. Question:
Yep.
Is Koreshi still with us?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Who's
Um,
that?
Koreshi, Alina, Koreshi,
Thanks,
engineer.
Zach.
graphic designer. Let's go.
Thanks. I don't know why I'm here, but okay.
We don't totally trust her yet.
Who, me or the other one?
Yes.
Koreshi points at Cha-Cha and says, she threatened to eat my eyes.
That's true. That did happen.
Those your eyes?
No, they're not mine. She said she would take my eyes and eat them.
To be fair, I told everybody here that if they died, I would eat their eyes.
that is
that-
also true.
So that
Why?
do you want the whatevers to have your memories? I think that's how it works. I'm almost 99% sure.
Memories
Okay.
are stored in your eyes.
I mean,
Yours are.
Okay.
technically
you know
mine
what?
are, yes.
I don't think that this conversation is productive. Let's maybe keep moving.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
I
Yeah.
appreciate your creativity, Cha-Cha, in disposing of eyeballs.
It's disposing of everything. I mean, really, honestly,
You
I
eat everything to dispose
Well,
of it?
no. I won't eat it. That was an intense moment, and I made a rash decision. What I'm saying is that I will dispose of anything that you guys don't want anything to be found.
I'm gonna open the door to the hallway and try
Okay.
to stab anything that's on the other side.
Yep.
That's a zombie.
You
probably.
you open the door to the next hallway, and there are no zombies there. But as the doors slide open, it is immediately apparent that the map you have been following of the ship isn't right.
Lovely.
This corridor doesn't look like it should, and comparing it again to your map, you notice that there is blood dripping from your nose, and there's a drop that lands on your hand.
Mm.
All of your visions swim, your heads ring, and you drop once more into a vision of a different time. There's a red banner showing a hooked spear. Miles of flesh and stained steel. Carnal. An underground network of meat. 1,000 beasts to feed a hungry city. Arterial red to crusted brown. They come through this place in gray and silver. Carnal. Carnal. We cut them down like pigs. Our city, not theirs. Our lives, not theirs. The carnal corridors, old name, given new weight. As the vision fades, the world around you refuses to turn to normal, and the sound of buzzing flies mixes with the rotten stink of old meat. You immediately hear the sound of metal clanging against metal, ringing loudly throughout the hallway. The spear that you've been carrying, Zach, rusts and disintegrates in your hand.
Gross. Okay.
And as on the wall to your right, there is a large video screen that is flickering in and out with the image of a hooked spear. The ringing gets louder, echoing somewhere inside this maze of hallways ahead of you, and you see a group of 3 individuals rounding the corner at the end of the hallway, wearing those same blue uniforms that you've seen before. They snarl and rush towards you.
Clarification question before we start on this.
Sure.
Is everything made of meat right now?
No.
Okay. That was just the AR.
There is the stink of meat.
Ah.
So it smells really bad, but it's very much like metal corridors, so it's an actual structure.
Am I the intruder here? I just ate eyeballs, and now we're talking about eating in carnage.
Second clarification question.
You're the traitor.
The network of hallways we're seeing is because the maps we were given were incorrect, not because we're having an AR hallucination, right? As far as we know.
This is not AR.
Okay. Just double checking that.
But it also does not match your map of the ship.
Okay.
I will also say that
have we been?
Your vision fades, you see pinned to one of the walls is Koreshi's body. The makeshift, I think it was lance that you gave her.
Yeah.
Stuck through her stomach.
Huh.
Pinning her to the wall.
Okay.
So, let's go ahead
Still
and...
alive?
No, she's very much dead.
Okay.
How dead? Like, fresh dead?
Bring out your dead.
Are
No, I mean, like, did this happen while we were in our trance, or have we just been hallucinating her the whole time?
She doesn't look like she's freshly dead, so you can interpret that as you will.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Love it.
But let's go ahead and
You
roll
were
for
making
some
ghost
initiative.
friends.
Roll for initiative?
Yeah, so this is... roll, you're gonna test wits.
Okay.
Oh, I hate that for me.
9 for me.
6.
7.
2.
And... Okay. Alright, Alina, you are first as these 3 individuals rush towards you. You
Can
have 2 actions that you can do.
Can I grab the lance out of the lady who's pinned to the wall and then stabby?
You can certainly try. We'll save one of your actions. I'll have you test strength to see if you can pull it free. And then if you do so, your second action can be used to attack.
Okay, is that toughness or agility?
It is toughness to pull it free.
7.
Okay. It takes a little bit and comes out with a little bit of resistance, but you do pull it free as Koreshi's body crumples to the ground in a heap. So go ahead and roll toughness to make an attack on one of these individuals.
Oh, I just rolled 666. That's probably a bad sign for us.
No. Those are all really high rolls. That's actually really fantastic.
So it's a 12 for toughness.
Okay, I rolled a 5. So how would you like to...
I'd like to just decapitate him.
Yeah.
Like, just like one swipe, like the baddest bitch shit.
Sure.
Like this really scared graphic designer just all of a sudden just like Valkyrie'd out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not pretty because this is not like a very well put together lance. It's very makeshift, so it's very jagged, but it does come off, and the body crumples to the ground.
We can saw it a little. It's
Oh
fine.
my god.
It's fine.
That is your turn, which brings us to Kat.
Okay, so
remain.
Kat's going to try something. So she recorded the second vision in her data vault. And she is going to try to use her Wonderland AR array to affect
Ooh.
the two enemies.
Okay, so with that,
I do have to roll a smarts check to make sure they don't get, or that my allies don't get affected, but
also with that, I will say that because there are 2 left, it'll be an action for each of them, so if like one of them fails, you can either like try the second one again or just aim for both. But we can...
It says I can project to anyone who is near. Everyone who is near. In my playbook.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
If that, oh, sorry.
Nope, it's good. Okay. Go ahead.
Granted, I don't know if they have enough sentience to even make this be effective, but
Go ahead and test smarts to see if you can make this work, and then we'll go from there.
that's an 8.
Okay, so allies aren't affected, and then I will roll to see
If they are.
if they are.
And I'll mark a use down.
What'd you roll?
8.
Okay. They rolled a 7. So it does work, but doesn't seem to do a whole lot.
Shit.
So if you would like to try again, you can. Or if you want to do something else.
I think I'm gonna move back out of range, actually, and let my more able to punch things compatriots
Okay.
try something. Because I feel like I'll just get in the way.
That's fair. It is now these individuals' turns, and one of them is engaged with Alina, and they've got a nice little shard of glass that they're gonna try and slash you with. So please test toughness for me.
Five.
Oof. They cut a pretty nice slash into you, and you lose 5 health.
Oh my god. That's a lot of health.
Yep. I rolled a 10. And the other one is
Okay.
going to... Well, actually, it gets 2 actions, so it's going to attack you again.
All right.
Ugh.
I rolled a 11 this time.
So did I. So
you
with
do no damage.
I say, like, with your lance, you manage to recover a little
Parry.
bit and just, like, smack the offending hand away.
Yeah.
The next one is going to use its first action to move closer to the rest of you. And say it'll go for Zach. So please test toughness for me. It's not good.
I got a 7, so
I got a 5. So how would you like to counter?
Boot to the chest.
Sparta kick.
Yeah.
Knock back a couple steps.
Sparta!
It staggers and growls and tries to right itself. But that does bring us to your turn, Zach. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to hit this motherfucker.
Okay.
So we have no weapon. Well, that's another 7. So.
I also rolled a 7, so
Eh.
it's a little bit of a stalemate, but you have another action.
Alright, let's go again. Okay, I've also rolled the devil's number, so that'll be a 12.
Woo woo.
I rolled a super great 5.
Oh.
So how would you like to kill this thing?
Smash its head into the wall of the corridor.
Mm-hmm.
You get some
I
nice
like it.
blood and brains and brain juice on your boot.
Gross.
'Cause there's a little bit of an explosion and it kind of like extends upward on the wall.
Like a
Aesthetic.
grape.
A little bit.
Yes, like a grape.
In the back, you hear Joshua go, "Fuck yeah, Zach!"
Maybe I feel like the appearance is more like a water balloon filled with spoiled milk.
Ew.
No,
That's a gross thought.
that's not
yes.
pleasant.
But that does bring us to Cha-Cha. It is your turn. There is one enemy remaining who is currently engaged with Alina.
Engaged with Lena.
Yep.
Are their hands? Are they? Alina, what were you doing with them currently?
I mean, fighting.
Basically
Okay,
parrying
okay.
because it was
Right.
Yeah,
hand-to-hand combat.
I've got like the makeshift lance
But
thing that was stuck in the girl.
You've
It's like,
got
oh.
them, but you've got them like grappled-ish.
No.
No.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
it's more
I've been
so
like
just, like,
swiping their
defending.
hands away. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I make it through the area?
You can use an action to get within, like, get up next to them if that's what you want.
Yup. But can I do it as a like body tackle kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, one action will still be moving. So you can
Okay.
use your second action to do like a
Mm.
tackle.
No, I won't do that. Yeah. One action is moving towards them.
Okay.
Second, they're concentrated on Alina, so what I would like to do is I will reach. I'm gonna reach in and with the eyeballs again.
Okay. Test toughness.
Cha-Cha the eye eater.
Okay, wait.
Did you get
toughness.
6662?
I did not. I did not. However, we're removing the middle. And so I still have, that's not bad, a 6. That's a 9.
I rolled a 10. So you
Man.
come in, and I think they, like, you're coming in with the thumbs, and they just reach over and grab one of your hands and, like, lock your fingers. So you take
Ooh.
1 damage.
Oof.
Oh, we're not doing great. Okay.
But that is it for your turn, which brings us back to Alina.
I'd like to try to finish it.
Okay.
I'd like to shove this lance through this creature's throat.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for toughness.
All right, let's do this. Okay,
Great.
so 9 for me.
I got a 5. And you shove this lance through their throat, and it's like definitely sticking out the back. And they're paused, but they just open their mouth and like let out a guttural growl, so bits of like blood and spittle covers your face. You have another action though if you would like to.
I'd like to saw it while it's in the throat, just kind of.
Okay.
wiggle it around until the head pops off.
Go ahead and roll for toughness again.
A woman after my own
I'm just
heart.
gonna wiggle it around until
Just
it
wiggle
pops
it around
off.
until his head comes off. 6. Not great.
I also rolled a 6.
It
So
does
you
nothing.
wiggle it around, but it
Did
doesn't
nothing.
come off.
I tried real hard.
That brings us to Cat.
Can Cat try and trip this thing and use its own momentum against it, seeing as it is currently on a spike by its neck?
Yes, you can. You'll have to use one action to move
Yeah.
to get close to it, and then go ahead and test toughness.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible. It's fine.
Maybe not, because I rolled like shit.
No, that was a 3, so no.
Also rolled a 3.
That's amazing.
You try and come up and trip it, and I think it's like you get it, but it tips the wrong way, so the spear's just keeping it up.
Thing is so freaking lucky.
It is now this creature's turn. It's very
Imagine
upset,
it's just like flailing while it's being like held up by the lance.
and it's gonna try and swipe with its little glass shard at Alina again. So go ahead and roll for toughness.
Wait. It has its hand grasp in mine. He can't. Is it his strong arm or his weak arm? He's well, I'm just saying he's engaged with me. So was he engaged with me with his strong arm or his weak arm? Because I think that should affect his ability for accuracy and such.
What is the zombie's dominant hand? Just I have questions.
Well, going by that logic,
I
considering the
love it.
zombie is carrying a glass shard it's using as a weapon, it would probably have the glass shard in its dominant hand and use its free hand to grab onto Cha-Cha.
Okay.
So it is using its dominant hand to attack Alina.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and just take just jump out of the way. Just mad hops. I got an 11.
Okay, I rolled a 6. So are you just going on the defense, or are you trying to retaliate?
Oh yeah, if I can I didn't know I could retaliate on its turn. I'd like to take its own arm and just try to jab its own the glass with it in its hand in its own face. Maybe I'll go for the eyeball just
Okay.
for Cha-Cha.
It swings forward with its hand, but the spear stops it in place, and you just grab the hand and turn it backwards using the momentum and stab it in the eye.
Yeah.
And I think it, in tandem with that, the momentum sends it backwards, so it pulls itself off the lance and crumples to the ground. And it does not move. But you are out of initiative for the moment. That ringing is still very apparent in coming down the hallway. So what would you like to do?
I'd
I
like
would
to
like
check
to-
that chick's body from.
Yeah, I would like to
Yeah.
make sure the head of that body is destroyed.
I'd like to loot the other body that was speared to the wall.
Well, yeah, that's the body I meant.
Oh yeah.
She does
Destroy has loot bodies.
have a look.
In that order.
You can have a look over her body, and there's nothing really on her. She was just in one of those deep sleep jumpsuits, and the only other possession she had was the lance, which you now are holding.
Can I just
I will-
stomp her head in with my mechanical leg? Just
Sure.
I will also, my
You
character
paint a
would
nice
like to walk by her and
Gory picture on
give
the wall.
her. Right. That was really cool.
eggs.
The eyeball and the
I was just really going on instincts. I've never really done anything like this before. There's
If we make it out of here, I would like to take you out to dinner one night.
You know what?
Uh,
Yes. Yes. I will go out to dinner with you.
No eyeballs, though, maybe.
I mean,
I mean, if you like that, we could.
I'm not. No.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pasta.
It would be great.
Except instead of the meatballs, it's eyeballs.
Have either of you lost any resolve?
I have, yeah.
I will say
No.
this conversation bolsters your will to live, and you can regain a resolve.
Oh yeah. I'm back up to
But
full
only if you haven't
resolve,
lost
bitches.
any. You can only go up to
That's
max.
amazing.
back up to
Super
full
awkward
resolve.
date.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, what are you doing now?
Get away from the ringing, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, the only way is forward, unless you want to go back.
No, we're going. I got the gun. I got the gun. I could go for. How wide is our space right now?
You could probably fit 2 people side by side in the hallway.
Okay. I'll go forward because I have the pistol. So I'll.
I'll also go because I have a better strength score.
I was gonna say, do you want the lance?
Yes, please. Thank you.
I'm really better at other stuff.
I will take that off your hands.
Fuck yeah, Zach.
We've determined the lance had the same stats as the spear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yep. Heading forward. Weapon drawn. Zach. I'll dig him a little bit in the ribs and be like, this is gonna suck, right?
Yep.
Okay. You
Now I have it forward.
You continue forward, passing the eerie, flickering screen next to you, and you turn the corner. And ahead of you, you see pretty much immediately on your left is a closed door. And then ahead of you, there is, well, what's supposed to be a long hallway leading up to a staircase. But there is a giant hole that's sort of been destroyed in the hallway, and parts of the stairway are also collapsed. So it's potentially passable, but could be a little dangerous. So you could go forward and try and get up to that ladder, or you could head into, and then if you get past the hole in the floor, there's another door on the right, which is open. So you've got door on your left that's shut, kind of perilous path forward to some stairs that lead up, or slightly less perilous path to a door on the right.
I'll let the more
Are we
smart ones think about them to do.
Are we still hearing the banging noise?
Yep.
Or ringing? Okay.
Yep.
Can we triangulate where it's coming from?
Sounds like it is coming off to, it's coming from off on the right side. So
What's
potentially
the hole?
through that door.
If I look down this hole in the floor, what's down there?
It looks like it's a drain of some sort that is crusted with old blood.
Great. Mm-hmm. Do we see any blood trails going one way or the other?
Nope. But you are starting to also pick up on the faint sound of not dogs barking, but squealing pigs.
Oh.
In which
Oh.
direction are those?
Those are also coming from the right.
Maybe we try the left.
I was thinking that too. I mean, logic dictates to go the way that but we had that freaky dissociation dream thing.
Do you want me to use? I mean, I have one
The
use of that of the scanner yet
Why
before
not?
we can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
But
Let's do it.
it's used because I don't get how this exactly fits in a spaceship. I'm not gonna lie. With a giant drain.
Go ahead and test smarts. It'll take a few minutes.
Do you guys want me to use it now?
Is the banging sound getting closer? Or ringing?
Doesn't seem like it right now.
Okay.
Or
Let's
we
see.
We're just quiet.
That's a 10.
Great.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've successfully done smart people shit.
You extend the senses of the scanner and with it find that there is, through that door, what's the best way to describe this? It's almost like it initially picks up on what you expect this area to look like, how it reflects your map of the, where did my map go? The server access and then the data storage, but then it balloons and you have a very large room off to your left and then 2 different chambers to your right. You can also see ahead of you the stairs leading up to another more like enclosed room with some windows.
Windows.
Kind of like imagine if you're in a factory and you have like an office up there, so kind of that sort of imagery where it's like a more enclosed space but has rooms so you can observe what's going on below.
I'd argue we aim for the room with the windows. Get the lay of the land.
Yeah. Figure out what the heck's going on.
Yeah.
Do
My
we
ground's always
want
good.
to investigate the closed door first so there's no, in case there's something in there that could come out?
That's where the squealing was.
I thought that was on
No.
the right.
The squealing is
squealing.
from the right, which has an open door. And then there's a closed door to your left.
Yeah,
Does the
there's a-
closed door have one of those sensor things?
This one has a keypad on the wall.
I mean, while you're doing the scan, I could try to.
Do we know, like, if there's something on the inside of that, are they gonna be able to keypad their way out of it?
What's supposed to be? Is that on the map or is it,
It
not
could
on the map?
be
None
We're
of
off the map at this point.
Yeah, none of
Oh,
what you're
we're-
seeing is on the map.
The fuck is this?
but it also could be weapons or something too. Something to
Do you-
prepare us.
Do you know a key code?
I might be able to hack it.
I thought you just did fancy art.
I mean,
And aside from the cool,
stomping,
killing, yeah.
stomping, stabbing.
Let's
I'm
see. If we can,
multifaceted.
well, let's see if we can make it past the door first and go
Sure.
to the window room, come back. So we're
Okay.
gonna have to probably come back anyway.
Let's do that.
Yep.
Because I don't want to deal with whatever's in there until we have a better vantage.
If everyone is trying to head up to the office, I need you all to make to test agility to see if you can make it past these gaps in the floor and the broken stairs.
Is there anything we could use to make ropes to assist us in any
Our
way?
pants.
There is
Yeah.
nothing. There's nothing in your immediate surroundings that you could use. But
Wait,
one, get
Yeah.
creative and G-pants yourself.
yeah, I have no problem. Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. Cha-Cha will take off her pants and be like, all right, start tying knots and then
Pants
make it-
rope.
Like, we'll make it like a ladder. Like,
Mhm.
do like, because so you got the
I will
thing,
also
and then like
contribute my
tie
pants.
Yeah, so you like tie pants in the middle to make like a step, and then at the ankles to make another step.
Where are you planning on putting this?
I don't. She just said pants. And,
We don't have any anchor points yet.
Oh,
though, is the
no.
other problem.
We should probably.
what was
just...
that? The role was supposed to be agility.
Yeah, agility.
A pants tangent.
Okay.
Don't worry, guys.
12.
9.
Okay, 12
I
and
got a
9.
2.
Oh god. This is not.
Okay, so Alina got a 2. Zach
I got a 7.
a 9. Kat got
Need
a
a
7.
pants ladder. This is why you need a pants ladder.
There's no way to secure it.
We'll find one.
What did Cha-Cha get?
12.
Oh, you got the 12. Okay. So, Cha-Cha and Zach managed to clear this without any problem. Kat and Alina do not. They try and get over and end up catching a fragile piece of the stairs and fall
no.
back down.
Back down
Like,
into where? Like the
like-
hole or?
Like tumble back down the stairs towards
My
like,
pants
starting,
ladder was perfect.
platform. I'd actually
They should have advantage because of
now
how good my pants
you could
ladder
use the
was.
pants ladder now that you guys are up there.
I guess that. At the top, I guess we can lower down the pants. I'm still wearing mine, so I
Alright.
don't know what the fuck's going on here.
all right. So is it just Cha-Cha and Alina who'd taken off their pants?
And we made a
I
ladder.
know. I just wanted to
Oh my god.
figure out how long the pants ladder is.
Well, I think Cha-Cha's about like 5'5", so her pants are probably at least like 4 foot long. So knotting them up, maybe it's not a big ladder.
All right.
So we gotta jump to grab it.
Alina and Kat, please test agility again,
With the pants
and
ladder.
I'll let you increase your agility score by 1.
Sweet.
Okay.
10 for me.
You're welcome.
Pants ladder for the win.
Pants ladder.
That is still only an 8 for me. The dice hate me right now.
Oh no.
Alina manages to get up, but Kat falls once again and clips part of the jagged metal, and I would like you to mark off 1 health.
Got it. I don't know. Do you guys really want me up there or?
I would rather not leave you down here.
Can I give her a
Yeah.
boost? Can I give her a wait? Am I on top or on bottom?
You're on top
top.
right now.
Okay, so just to clarify, this is
Here, I'll reach
ladder?
down.
It's
Yeah.
Zach, we need your pants for the
a
ladder.
metal staircase.
Zach.
So
We
it's
need your
not
pants for the
it's
ladder.
not
Take 'em.
solid. So where the steps are broken is a drop below.
Okay.
Zach, take your pants off.
Pants ladder.
Do you want to
Really?
say? Do you want
You
to
can have
help
them
Kat
back
or not?
over.
Yeah.
Will taking
yeah.
my pants off and adding them to the ladder actually help this question to the GM?
Sure. Yep.
My god. Okay,
You're
so
the
I,
tallest. Your
If
pants
Zach
would
takes
give us
off
the
his
most-
pants and adds them to the ladder, I will let Kat get up without having to make a roll.
okay,
Hashtag
I will
goals
take.
accomplished. We got Zach's pants off.
I will take my pants off and add them to the ladder.
I will lean over to Zach and say, "No homo."
Even apply.
I think Kat gets up. Is totally embarrassed by the fact that it took her this long to get up. Looks at them all and is like, not even gonna comment.
We're all pantsless.
Can we deconstruct the lanyard to put our pants
Yeah.
back on?
Yes.
Pants back on now.
Yeah.
I would
That
like
was
to put
it.
my pants back on, please.
You can put your
I'm
pants
okay.
back on.
No, I'm okay without pants.
Go for it.
Yeah. I could use my pants as a garrote, actually.
I think you need a thinner. Never mind.
I've got
What?
I've got my
If you believe in yourself, go
MP3.
for it.
I just use my earbuds as the garage.
Well, I think because these are a little bit tighter, and she wraps them around her wrist a little bit and be like, because you can really get them in.
But
Sure.
there's no edge to sharpen,
Alright.
like slice them.
So are you gonna go into this little walled-off room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keeping an eye out for potential ambushes.
Inside it, as sort of like you suspected from the outside, it is a managerial office. So there is a sturdy wooden desk in the middle that's covered with paperwork. Some of that's been knocked onto the floor. There's an intercom unit sitting on top of the desk. And a chair that's been, like, tipped over to the side. And
I
then
examine-
several windows just around the room. So if you want to try and get a better look at some of the surrounding areas, you can do that.
I want to look at the paperwork.
Okay.
You know what? I'm in on that. I want to know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well-
For those of you looking at the paperwork, go ahead and test wits to see how well you can piece this together.
I'll watch the door behind us.
What is Zach
I'll
doing?
help with that. I'll also watch.
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
That's a 10.
I got a 9.
Okay. The two of you can pretty much tell these are records of, like, slaughter schedules for pigs. So just, like, the meat processing aspect of, like, what's getting cut when, like, the downtime schedules are, when the cleaning schedules are, when, like, packaging and shipment happens, that kind of thing.
What?
Very much like meat factory paperwork.
Were we aware that there was a meat factory on the spaceship?
No, there is no record of there supposedly being a meat factory on the spaceship.
What in the actual fuck?
We also did just have a vision comparing,
Did
implying that the meat factory was not necessarily
pigs.
pigs.
We also heard squealing.
Are you guys saying some of this out loud? Maybe.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a corporate header on this?
Yes.
Is it a familiar corporate header?
Yes. It is the Obel Corporation
Yep.
logo.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to deconstruct that intercom to steal the wires to make Cha-Cha a nicer garage.
Okay.
I guess I'll put my pants back on.
I mean,
It's about damn time.
you do you. I'm
I
not.
look down at my thighs and I rub them a little bit. And I'm like, they're nice.
Alina, go ahead and test smarts to see how
Okay.
well you can improve this garage. Zach, what were you gonna say?
I'm looking through the windows to kind of get a sense for what's going on around here.
All right, go ahead and test wits for me.
Also, do we know how far away the storage was?
The storage you came through before,
Um,
or where you're going to, like the data storage,
wait, no, not data storage.
the cargo hold.
The one cargo hold, yes. How far away is that at this point?
I mean, as far as you know, you would just have to retrace your steps through the hallway and then get back up that ladder that you had come down. So, Alina, what did you roll for smarts?
I rolled an 8.
I say you can reinforce that Garrote enough to do... You get an extra +1 damage on successful attacks. And Zach, what did you roll for wits?
Only a 4.
Yeah, you can tell that there The room, gosh, okay, if you're looking out the windows, the room to the left, which from your original position would have been to the right, so it's where like the banging was coming from.
Yeah.
You can hear more of those like pig squeals coming from there.
Okay.
And then on the other side, the right, which would have been the closed door on the left, you can see that is a processing room. So you can see that there are pig carcasses that are kind of like littering the floor and hanging up, and lots of sharp blades covering the floor, which you would now infer is where the blood in that what's the word? Drain. The blood in the drain came from.
Okay. I relay this information.
So they are pig. They are pigs.
Yeah.
Seems like it. But those blades probably don't discriminate, so looks like it's either getting around the blades or getting past.
Or we could use the
pigs?
blades. Or we could go to the blades and use the blades as a weapon. And anything that comes near us, we can just throw into the blades.
Those blades are very big.
Yeah.
Like too
Which
big to
means
be a weapon.
They're like carcass blades.
Yeah.
I've never butchered.
No, I mean, like, not us using them, but, like, I mean...
Like, we throw our
Throw
enemies
them,
into
yeah.
the wood chipper, the giant
Mhm.
pig chipper.
Pig chipper. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are there any passcodes in this paperwork, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Good
No,
point.
it does not look like it.
Are there
Sort of
any
like factory records?
Are there any controls in this room? Is it just a monitoring station, or is it also like you could mess with stuff in here? Sort of
It
deal.
seems like it's just a managerial office, so the most tech that you had access to was the intercom.
Can we disassemble the chair to use that as like pieces of it as blunt force weapons? I don't know. Just
Fuck yeah.
Sure, it's a wooden chair, so easy enough to just like pick up and smash.
I'll pick
Yeah.
it up and smash it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can each have a chair leg.
Sweet.
Are there like any drawers or anything in the desk?
A few of them.
Can we rifle through them to see if there's anything of interest in there?
Looks like there's some more signed paperwork and forms, as well as blank sheets of paper and extra pens and other just basic office supplies.
Pens?
And then
Yeah, pens.
Mm.
I'll take a pen.
Is there a stapler? Just
There
kidding.
is not a stapler.
I take up one of the pens and I hand it, and I'm like, you can use these to right in the throat
Or the eyeball.
Emergency tracheotomy.
or the eyeball. Absolutely.
The eyeball is good because they're squishy.
Kat is
I
gonna
know.
just continue going through all the paperwork and like at least recording it in case we discover something later that was coded into it.
You're gonna make it big on the social media scene after you've gotten all these videos and recordings of
So implying it gets out.
I will say, Zach, from like looking around to you could tell that if you get enough force, you could probably break the glass and jump into the area where the squealing is coming from, but would still take some risk. So, like,
Okay,
it is
so
a
I
little
can't
risky.
see.
It's a little risky, but if you didn't want to try and have to jump down the ladder again, or not the ladder, the stairs, the metal staircase again, that would be one way to go if you wanted. Or direct
I
route.
can't see the source of the squealing, can I?
No.
Okay. Well, two options. Processing room or squealing.
The one with the blades or the squealing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say squealing.
They seem to be pretty vicious though.
Yeah. Also, big blades, scary.
Valid.
There's not always a great way to understand how animals will react. But if we have to go back in and the zombies,
What if we release the pigs?
Bodies understand what zombies or dead bodies, they still have that human grouping and human mentality. They're still gonna react the same way humans might, whereas animals are wild. They'll never know what they're gonna think or what they're gonna do. So I'll leave it up to you guys.
What if we release the pigs?
Where
I
do you
don't
go?
know if there's a way to do that. They might already be loose.
We can. What if we
Or just
release
open the
them?
door and like whatever's behind us will have to deal with the pigs.
And we could go to your events. Are there any vents in this area?
No, there aren't.
Well, um, could we open the door from? So it's the squealing door, right? Or is that just an open
That one's
room?
open, isn't it?
You were getting from where you were standing, the direction of where the squealing was coming from, that door was open. But you didn't really get a good look as to what is inside there, and now being up in the office, you have more.
Are they caged? The pigs?
You're not.
Can we see in the pig room?
You can see a little bit, and you could probably see that there are sections in there, but it's hard to get a full view of what is in there.
Okay.
So there's a chance some of them could be caged, but you're not sure of what exactly you'd be walking into.
Unknown door then?
Seems like more known quantity.
Yep.
I feel like that's our best option right now.
So you said it was an option to break the glass?
Yeah. Instead of like trying to traverse the metal staircase again, you could break the glass and jump down out of the window.
Could also just break the glass and see what comes running.
That's true.
Pigs
It's
can't get up
noise.
these stairs. They're broken. Hopefully they can't get up the stairs, but
Well, they're broken, so
spider
no.
pig, spider pig.
Well, cows can go upstairs, but they can't go downstairs.
Well, there's no real stairs. They're
Mhm.
But
broken.
there's a gap in the stairs, I think, is the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys just want to go back upstairs and deal with the zombies for a little bit?
I don't think we know where they are right now.
Okay.
Gotta make a choice eventually.
Why don't we try to get why don't I try to hack the one door?
All right.
I mean, if it requires a code, in theory, a zombie wouldn't know a code.
So go and see if we can get that door open.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey, are you taking the metal staircase back down?
Seems like it.
Sure.
Thanks to your vantage point coming down out of the office, it's much easier to judge the distance and get back down, so no roll necessary. You can get back to a solid surface without incident and head over to that closed door.
I'm gonna go examine the pad
Okay.
and see if I
That'll go over and help assist with examinations.
Go ahead and...
Is it a physical pad?
Yes.
So could we deduce a series of numbers from wear patterns on the pad?
can. That's a
Possibly.
good idea.
Who's going to be trying and...
Either
Yeah.
one.
I think we have equal, so.
Yeah, we're equal in this.
So do you want? You can do it, Jenna, and then
Okay.
I'll assist.
Go ahead and test smarts. And then you can increase your ability by 1.
10.
It's... This pad is pretty rudimentary, so even... You see wear patterns on the numbers, but even without that, it'd probably be really easy just to hack into it and rewire it and get it open.
I do that then.
Okay. Do so, and the door slides open, and you are hit with a wave of rotting meat and blood, and you see that there are 2 more of those zombie-ish individuals inside, which turn and rush towards you as the door opens.
Oh, lovely. And we're right in front.
Yep.
We picked the zombie room.
Would you like to re-roll your initiative, or would you like to keep the previous order?
I want to reroll.
Okay.
I'm fine rerolling.
That's fine.
Alrighty.
Oh, shit. Come back.
7.
Oh, shit.
Mm. 11.
6.
Cat was ready to go. She's just like telling me what to rewire. She's got her like shared leg out, ready to bash a zombie.
What did Cha-Cha get? 4.
Oh no.
Alrighty. Kat, you are up first.
How close are these things?
Coming up fast, so probably like... like 1 distance away from you, so it would take an action to get within range.
Is it possible to just have the door slam shut in their face?
Rewire.
Certainly try.
I will try and rewire if that is necessary.
Yeah, go ahead and test smarts to get that closed.
That's a 12.
Nice.
You get
Quick
it shut, and that is 1 action. Would you like to do anything else?
I guess back up and prepare in case they still manage to get through.
Okay, so you can use your second action to back up. Next is Alina.
I'd like to go check out the pig room. I'd like to peek in.
Oh wait, the pig room.
Yeah, I just want to see what's over there. It's already open, so like I'm
Okay.
assuming if a zombie already knew we were here, they'd come out and try to kill us.
The 1 action to get over there. And I would like you to test wits to get to see how well of a picture you can get of the room.
Wits is a 10.
Okay. You see that in the middle of the room is a blood-splattered, gory, half-eaten body. Aside from that, it is pretty empty. There is, from where you're looking off to your right, there is another door that's shut that leads to another room. And then to your left, there is a larger, wider door that is open. And you can see that there are, like, pens inside that might be holding pigs.
Okay. So, there are... The carcass, is that human or pig?
Human.
Oh, lovely. I think we can come through this way. I wouldn't recommend going near the pigs because I'm pretty sure they ate a body.
Okay. You can take that in and relay it to the group, and that'll be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to Zach. What are you doing?
Door is closed. We have this information about pig room.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take a step back away and is holding an action an option in this system?
I don't think so.
All right.
Let
Fair
me skim some rules real quick. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna back up to where Cat is then, just to get out of the way of whatever's coming.
Okay, you can use 1 action to move back. Brings us to Cha-Cha. What are you doing?
So everyone's moved back, and we've got.
Alina is like halfway into the room on the right, and Kat and Zach both have their backs against the wall opposite the now closed door.
Do we know it? We don't know if it opens or shuts at all.
The
like
one,
on a whim.
Yeah, you don't know.
But I will face the closed door that they've got their backs against. We've got the pig room behind us with the open door.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
kind of like off to your right a little bit.
Yeah, I'll face the. If they want to, if they want to go into the open door with pigs, I'll fucking. I got your 6. Go on, then.
Just gonna stick close and wait. That does bring us to the creatures in the room.
I fucking forgot we had creatures in the room.
Yep.
You hear some smashing on the other side of the door, and it opens again.
Mhm.
And then the second creature is going to use its movement to get through, and will try and attack Zach. So go ahead and test toughness.
Would only be a 4.
Okay. I got a 7, so you will take 3 damage.
All right.
That is both of their turns. Cat.
You want Cat to jump, or do you want Cat to try to fight?
It's up to you.
I think I'm gonna try and club this one that's in our face right now.
Okay.
That would be an 8.
I also got an 8, so it's a little bit of a stalemate. You can try again if you'd like.
I will try again. That is only a 5.
I got a 9. So
Oh, God.
I think you swing the club and it grabs hold of the club and then rakes like, jagged fingernails across your cheek. And you take 4 damage.
Yep. Cat's hurting.
That is your turn. That brings us to Alina.
I see that my friends are now fighting the zombies from the room. And I am going to go over and try to garrot the one that, move is 1 action.
Mm-hmm.
Second action, try to garrot the one that just scratched Cat.
Okay. That's toughness.
Oh no. I rolled three ones. Oh no.
So a 2.
Yeah.
I rolled 7.
Yikes.
So I think you come over with it and it before you can get close, it just like kicks you in the stomach. And
Rude.
You take 5 damage.
Oh.
That is your turn. That brings us to Zach.
The zombie that just attacked me, I'm going to try to stab it with lance.
Okay.
It's an 8.
Also rolled an 8.
All
I was rolled so bad earlier.
right, let's try again.
Another little bit of a stalemate.
All right, that is an 8 again.
I rolled a 7. So you do manage to cut into it a little bit this time.
The lance does have the +1, just so that would be 2
Yep.
damage, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So that is your turn. That brings us to Cha-Cha.
Okay, so Zach is engaged with one, and there's another one that's engaged with.
No, I think we're all engaged with that
Yeah,
one.
there is one that managed to get through the door that Kat, Zach, and Alina have all been trying to gang up on, and it's not been very successful. And then there's a second one that is still in the doorway to the room that hasn't
Okay,
done anything to the group.
motherfucker in the doorway is getting shot in the face.
Okay. Go ahead and test agility. For your last shot with the pistol.
It's a 5.
I rolled an 8, so it goes wide. You have another action.
Knowing that I don't have any more fucking bullets, I'm just gonna clock the motherfucker upside the head with the pistol.
You can get to the one that's engaged with Zach, Kat, and Alina because you won't have to move
Yeah, okay,
for that
okay,
one.
yeah, I'll hit him too.
Go ahead
Or
and
hit him.
test toughness.
I don't know, man. Okay, wait a minute, maybe I did. Okay. Toughness,
Yep.
Middle. 8.
I rolled a 9. So you take
Fucker.
1 damage.
Oh boy.
This zombie is just like
The mother of all
Taking, like,
zombies.
Yeah.
all of your blows and parrying and hitting you back. Yeah, it brings us to the zombie's turn.
No, thank you.
The one in the doorway is going to move forward and engage with Kat.
Oh God.
So go ahead and
Yeah.
roll for toughness.
Cat might not last this
Ooh.
turn.
Ooh, I rolled bad.
So did I. That's a 4, unfortunately.
I also rolled a 4, so nothing happens.
You guys are having a slap battle.
And then the one that's been engaged with the 3 of you is going to turn to Cha-Cha, who tried to pistol whip it and is going to try punching you.
Toughness?
Yep.
The tense music is like totally right for this. No.
You take 4 damage. And he's gonna try and hit you again.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't like that.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You take
Oh no.
4 damage.
I'm down.
Ah, shit.
So when you fall unconscious, when your health resolve is reduced to 0, you fall unconscious. You cannot take any other actions until another character revives you. Every time it is your turn, you will lose 1 resolve until someone takes a turn to stabilize you. And that at that point, you will no longer lose health or resolve, but you cannot act until you're revived at the end of the conflict. If you lose all of your resolve, you die. So,
What happens if I'm actually negative?
if you're what?
If I'm negative in numbers?
I don't think
Like
that
below
matters.
0. Okay.
That doesn't have any effect. So if you
Okay.
if that would have taken you negative, you just fall unconscious,
0.
and then starting on your turn, we will subtract from your result.
Okay.
So that was the second zombie, which brings us to Cat. It is your turn.
Cat's gonna try and stabilize.
Okay. You do not have to make any roll to stabilize Cha-Cha. It just takes your entire turn, so you won't be able to do anything else.
That's fine.
Okay.
I feel like that's the most useful thing I can do in this turn anyway.
Okay. So I'll make a note. Cha-Cha
What does that
is-
mean?
So you don't lose any resolve on your turns, but you just can't, like, you're still unconscious basically, but
Alright.
you're not actively dying. So that brings us to Alina.
I'm going to like plant my mechanical leg into the small of the back and just like use that leverage to like try to garrote better. Do better garroting.
Are you attacking the one that was that attacked Cha-Cha, or are you doing the one that's engaged with Cat?
Because I think I already had the garrote. Like I just like didn't get it. I assume he like, you know, was like
Okay. Go ahead and test toughness.
okay. Oh, and it's a +1?
On damage.
Yeah. Oh, on damage. Isn't that okay? So then it's 7.
I rolled a 6, so you do 2 damage.
Ooh! I cut its little finger.
That was one action. Would you like to do it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
This time I'm just gonna try to like kick out with the mechanical leg, so if I can use the leverage to try to break the spine.
Okay.
Just like if I can't choke you to death at this, I'm gonna try to break your spine.
Okay.
And that is a 9.
You snap their spine in half. And they crumple to the ground and stop moving.
Yes.
That is Alina's turn. Zach, it is your turn. There is one other individual standing over Cha-Cha.
Okay, we are going to try to stab this motherfucker.
Okay.
Okay. I'm awake. That's a 9.
How would you like to finish them off?
Finish him.
Lance right through the fucking head. Just
Yeah.
Okay. You basically slice his head open. Blood, brains, goes everywhere. It's disgusting.
gross.
It is disgusting.
But you are currently out of combat.
Also gonna help in the effort of making sure Cha-Cha's okay. Ish.
I'm gonna scout the
so-
room.
Is Zach going to work on reviving Cha-Cha? There's no roll needed. I just need to know who's
Oh,
doing
yeah.
it. Okay.
I guess it depends if there's other help that needs to be done aside from what Kat's currently doing.
What's Cat doing?
Cat had been trying to get or do her best to stabilize, if not try and help Cha-Cha up in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. So Cat
Smelling
can
salts.
revive Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha, your health returns to 1. But you are up and you're moving. And Alina, you said you were going to scout the room?
Yeah.
So, taking a brief look around, like similar to before, there's that dead body in the center of the room. There's a closed door off to your right, and there's an open, larger door off to your left where you hear the squealing and the banging coming from.
I think the pigs are that way.
Considering we just killed the zombies from the other room, might be better to just go that way.
Okay. When I look at the carcass, does it look like it was human teeth or pig teeth? It's a really important question.
Looks like it was pig teeth.
I think those are flesh-eating pigs.
Most pigs will eat when you get them.
Mhm.
When you give them.
Yeah. And they sound hungry.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, I'm not completely aware of my surroundings at the moment. But maybe we can hold on to one of these bodies, and if those pigs come near us, we just throw the body
Feed
up
the
a
bodies
bit.
to the pig.
I mean, that might
my
I'm
worry.
not the smartest person in the group, but like I'm pretty.
you
not
are the
feeling
most
great.
vicious.
That's probably
and
true.
and like if somebody threw something at me that I wanted to eat, I would eat it. Probably.
Right. Also, like, I'm just worried that that becomes like a later bigger problem. Like if they eat the zombies and then they become contaminated with zombie.
I'm probably gonna be dead before that happens. So like, or
You
can always
promised
just-
me dinner. You don't get to die. Thank you.
This is how I get out of dates. I've got
I've never
I've
been on a
got-
single date. This is the first date I want to get out of. So I will die.
I've
God.
got really bad social anxiety.
I would rather die than go on this spaghetti and eyeballs date.
Okay.
All right.
Are you going to proceed towards the pigs?
I would like to look at it before we like enter the room. I just want to like get a good like look at like where the pens are, like what's going on, and then
I thought we agreed away from the pigs.
I know, but it's a good idea to look at like what we're walking into before we just like, you know.
But we killed those bodies. You guys killed those bodies. I didn't.
It was a group effort.
I
Alina,
failed.
If you want to try and evaluate the situation, go ahead and test wits for me.
Sure. Okay, 9.
Okay. You take a kind of like squeeze against one of the walls, just barely outside the realm of this large door that's taking up most of the wall. And you can see there are 5 pig pens, 2 on the left wall, and then 3 that would be across from you. And before they catch sight of you, you see that same individual that you fought before with the long, stringy black hair, the slit throat, but this time there are streaks of black shadow coming out of his eyes. He is banging his spear against the pig pens.
I'm gonna slip back over and be like, I don't think we should go. I think we should go.
Yeah, I don't want to go near that guy.
The door's already open though, right?
Yep.
Has that thing noticed Alina?
No, Alina managed to
I was
get
super
a
sneaky.
sneaky peek
Alright,
before he
let's
caught sight of her, so...
go the other
Before-
way.
As you head towards the other door...
As we exhaust all options,
Yeah.
we finally decide to go to the blade room.
How about we take a quick break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This session is probably going to be going longer than our usual one, so...
Just a little bit.
We'll be back here in like 10 minutes.
Hey, this might come out as total madness, but just wait. I really need to tell you something. 'Cause I feel alone in a room, surrounded by people I
will wander to the front of the clinic and I'm gonna see what I can smell.
Secretary calls the police because some weirdo is just sniffing their furniture.
This giant guy is just in front of our clinic sniffing the pavement. I don't know what's going on.
I love it.
Go ahead and unroll. Roll to unleash your powers.
Okay. Since I have just been rolling like crap, I want a quick vote here. Which out of these 4 dice do I use?
The ones that roll bad.
Use the purple one.
Purple one. Okay.
And the one furthest to the right.
My right or your right?
Pick one.
This guy?
Yes, that one.
Okay. See what happens. Look at that -2.
I love this for all of us.
Do I?
Okay.
Snake eyes? Wow, I can't talk today.
Not snake eyes. It's a 3. -2 is a 1. Good news is I just cleared my potential track.
Hey!
Yeah, you are not. Maybe you pick up. I think you think you have something. And you bend over to get closer and you realize it's just the smell of dog piss.
God.
Nope, that's not it.
And then I think because you're just being kind of weird about it, the front door to the clinic opens and this woman sticks her head out. Not Rebecca.
Oh no.
Cynthia would recognize this as like one of the medical secretaries. And she just is kind of like huddled behind the door. Like, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Have you seen a key? Like a house key? I was walking around here the other day and I feel like I dropped my key.
No, we haven't seen one. No one's turned one in.
Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to freak you out. Bye. Just walks away quickly. And I feel like Joe would add, for the record, I'm not really comfortable with lying.
After the third or fourth time we have done it here, it's just kind of getting used to it. Maybe when we go home, I could commit myself to a life of crime. She's just gonna laugh.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I didn't like tricking you. I also didn't like tricking Sylvie, but she's terrifying, so feelings are still weird there.
The sense of more bigger sense of self-preservation around her sometimes.
I'll be honest, I don't know how you just trust her so easily.
Because she's pretty.
Your lips will let me go for long now. Damn right, I already know what's on your mind. I already know what's on your mind. And you can try, but you can hide it from me. You think it's secret, but it's easy to see. I already know what's on your mind. Nobody wants to be alone, so get on board and have some fun. And what will happen when we're gone? It doesn't matter anymore, 'cause one hears the music through the wall. And in the
Sometimes life will push you down, make you fall onto the ground. But I know you will turn it around. Oh, this is all we got. And I know you'll make mistakes. Get interference and lose your way. Find the light when it rains. Oh, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love. Make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love. Show me life, show me love. Make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. Show me life, show me love. This is all we got. 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 Show me love. Show me life. Show me love. This is all we got.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you're heading as I disappear into the void. Hello. There we go. You're gonna go to the room to the left with the closed door.
Yep.
Alrighty. You can head over there and easily get this door open. And you see, this looks like it used to be a refrigeration room. So it's got a little bit of a stink, but there's some like old boxes and bags in here. The decently sized square room though.
Is there a bags? Is it like produce or meats?
Yeah, old meats. Not huge, like entire carcasses, but the processed packages.
But there's bags of them. Like maybe as an improvised weapon.
We're trying to turn everything into a weapon
Sure.
in this game.
At this point, yes.
At this point,
I mean, you
I
can,
will hit you with a bag of meat.
you can
I will
turn
give
anything
0
into a
bucks.
weapon. That doesn't mean it'll give you any bonuses.
That's okay. We do it for the flavor.
Is the room, does it have any other entrances, exits, or is it just a room?
It is just
Vents.
a room.
vents to keep it cool. There would have to be vents in this room, right? To keep it cold? Or is
It
the
would be
refrigerator
I mean, it would be
is the
contained.
or is
It's-
the refrigeration system in this room?
There's pipes leading into here.
Okay,
But
pipes.
it's not cold.
Okay, so the pipes are not working. So if we broke off pipes, we would have pipes as weapons.
We still have the heavy pipe from earlier, I believe.
We also
I
have the chair legs in
No, I think
the
you
garage.
stuck the heavy pipe into the door.
Ah,
Yeah, we did do
There.
that.
And my gun is not working.
I will
And
say, as you are looking around the room, in one corner you do spot a rotary saw.
Cool.
can Zach, would you like that? You've been himbo.
what the fuck?
If you don't want the saw, I will fucking take the saw. But I'm being polite in saying, Zach, you've been pretty himbo.
It seems like your vibe.
Yeah, it is kind of my vibe.
All
I will
right.
take a.
It is a two-handed rotary saw, still caked
Oh,
in
yeah.
blood, battery operated.
Even better.
So make a note that using this in close combat will double any damage inflicted.
Cool.
But every time you inflict damage, you lose 1 resolve, and it only has 6 uses.
6 uses.
And that's not 6 successful uses.
Minus.
It is 6 uses.
1 unresolved. That's fine. You know what? At this point, it's really fucking worth it.
What's your resolve at currently?
It's back up to 7.
Okay.
Because of that awesome date night I planned.
Yes.
Hey, baby, you want me
Lovely.
to cut you a steak?
Maybe
later.
like later. Like maybe the other refrigerated unit has better meat.
That one smelled like rot. I don't think it does.
So it looks like the only way through is through the room with Mr. Longhair Slitthroat.
Yep.
Just to clarify here, does it look like the same? Does it look like he'd recovered from us re-deadifying him earlier, or does this look like he respawned in his newly dead state?
He does not carry any of the wounds that you inflicted on him. Still has the slit throat. The one difference this time, though, is that his eyes are fully black and there's trails of shadows coming out of his eyes.
I will mention the fact that I think that there's a possible demon possession.
Yes. Question. I don't know if this game has the equivalent of a history check, but do we know what Dwyer looked like?
Who's Dwyer?
Go
The
ahead
rebellion
Revolutionary
and
leader.
test smarts.
Can we all roll on this? Or just Zach?
8.
Just Zach. Based on the visions you've already had and your close proximity to this individual, you would connect the dots that this long-haired slit-throat man is Dwyer.
Yeah. Okay.
Also,
I'm
the
going
hook's
to,
spear kind of gives it away.
Just a little. I'm going to relay this information to the group.
Who's Dwyer?
Revolutionary.
He's a revolutionary leader,
Yeah.
very dead at this point.
He doesn't seem to be doing very well for himself.
Well, he's
with the
possessing
whole
corpses.
staying dead thing, yeah, I think he's failed at staying dead a few times, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, before we leave this room, with Cha-Cha's prior experience in the military, what I'd like to do is check the cold systems. Are there any electronics as a part of the system? No, it was only pipes coming in, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, any sort of like inspection you do, this you can tell that this has just been like completely fried. Like the system is not working anymore.
Okay. Okay.
How did he get here?
Saw it is.
How did this guy get here? Like, do we know anything about that? Like,
Seems like Zach knows who he is.
History books. Also, the fucking visions we're seeing.
yeah, but like, I get that, but like, he's been dead. What is his purpose here? Was he like a guy who like his planet got taken over, or like what are we dealing with? Angry demonic spirit? Did we?
You know, these revolutionaries were on Earth.
Okay. And Earth is gone, right?
Earth still
It's
exists,
gone.
but it's basically
Ravaged
like
by war.
capitalism wars.
Based on
It's
the
corporation
monologues,
wars.
Was he a
Uh,
socialist? We should consider joining him.
I don't think he's interested in that.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I mean, he might be interested in us being his zombies, but
I don't really want to be a zombie though. That would I feel like that
Well, my cat's knocking on things in the background.
would
Based on the monologues you've been hearing in the fucking visions, and this guy being here, and the demonic possession, non-zero chance the demons are Dwyer and Dwyer's forces haunting this ship for reasons. I don't know.
Why?
Demons, Jim.
Do we, Zach, do you
Not a
remember
priest, I'm a
what
soldier.
corporation took down Dwyer in the end?
Do you? Because you've got a better smart score than I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Would I remember,
Would one
Charlie?
of us know that?
I'd say you probably wouldn't know specifically who took them out.
Do I remember who I was fighting when all my friends died?
Oh gosh.
I believe you were involved with the corporate wars, so you were conscripted into an army for one corporation, fighting an army for another corporation. So you wouldn't be fighting against. You wouldn't have been fighting against the rebels.
Okay.
Anybody have experience talking a demon down? I'm throwing ideas out into the ether.
I'm experienced in killing, so at this point, I don't want any of you to die. But what we could do is take out everybody.
What if we just feed him to the pigs? What if we just like push him into the pig pens?
We killed him once.
Yeah, but
Like,
like,
slow him down.
We didn't dispose of his body the right way, though.
yeah, you gotta let the pigs eat him.
Yeah, but he didn't
That's how you
have
get
any
rid
of the injuries
And
we
I can cut
inflicted
him
on him
into
before.
I can cut him into smaller pieces.
Well, I don't
think it's gonna stop him from coming back
the
if I slow him
demons
down.
come back no matter what. I think that
Demon
we
pigs.
How do we stop the possession is the question in this situation.
I'm not sure he's actually possessing anything, considering that looks like
that guy's
him.
dead. Yeah.
Then how do we send something back to hell?
Is there a hell?
We don't have holy water. That's what, like, you know, the myths say.
Wherever demons come from.
Well, we're on a ship called the fucking Karen, so.
Fucking Karen.
Fucking Karen. I'm complaining on
fucking
Karen for this.
Speaking of,
If we did feed him to the pigs,
We could at least
Would the
buy some
pig-
time.
but would the pigs become?
Is there like an emergency like
Button?
SOS ship? Like, I'm just thinking, so like one of my favorite horror movies is Event Horizon. I'm sure if anybody's ever heard me go on and on about Event Horizon, like how they split the ship in two.
Maybe we could get back in our coffins. and
That's
just
what I'm
pretend this
thinking, like-
never happened.
Well,
the banging behind you gets louder.
Okay, we need to go.
it's time.
Yeah.
Can I rev up my saw?
Sure. Yeah. I think
Well, now he knows we're here.
as that gets louder, the banging increases in volume in tandem. As you hear probably some similarity to like some form of a war cry behind you. I would, well, once again, would you like to keep your previous initiative or would you like to roll again?
Roll again.
I'm fine
I'd also
rolling.
like to roll again.
Roll again.
Go ahead and test wits.
Stop my nuts, bitches.
10 for me.
10 for me as well.
Woohoo!
7.
Woohoo!
4.
Ooh.
Alright.
Listen, I rolled 2 for the last 2 initiatives, so
Zach's
I'm
like
so
all of a
pretty-
sudden like we're fighting demons now. Oh crap!
So, Alina and Kat both tied for first. Who would like to go first?
I don't
Uh,
care.
I
Alina
don't care
can.
either.
Okay. Alina, you're first.
Can I?
As this demonic
Rig-
slit throat long hair man comes into the room behind you.
Oh crap. Okay. I'm just gonna fucking go for it. I'm just gonna. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'd like to use some resolve to increase my toughness. I'll use 2 resolve to increase my toughness by 2. And I want to garrote the motherfucker. Just right through that slit throat. Just
okay. So test
no
toughness.
move, garrote.
So you'll use 1 action to get closer to them,
Mm-hmm.
and then get closer to him, and then your second action to attack. So, yeah, test toughness. What'd you roll?
Okay, so that is a 9.
All right. I rolled a 7. So that is 3 damage with the garrote.
Mm-hmm.
And you just get it in the cut that's already been made in his neck and like dig it a little deeper, but
This is a demon free zone, motherfucker.
next up is Cat.
Can I analyze the situation to see if there's anything else in the room coming after us behind him?
Sure,
In
go
any way,
ahead and test wits.
That's an 11.
It looks like he is alone.
Okay. For now, she'll back up further into the old refrigerator unit to
Okay. You can
make
get
room for.
back up against the opposite wall, which brings us to, I'll let you know who he is, Dwyer. Currently engaged with Alina. He's going to use his spear, his hooked spear, to attack you. So go ahead and test toughness for me.
10.
I rolled an 8. So I think he probably moves forward and digs the garrote a little deeper into his throat.
This is the best pair of earbuds ever.
He's gonna try again. So go ahead and roll again for me.
Okay. $11.
I rolled a 10. God damn it.
Yes.
Okay. Similar situation. I think you just wrap those earbuds a little tighter around his neck. And
This bitch is dying this time.
that brings us to Cha-Cha.
I'm gonna rev my fucking saw up and take off his knees.
Do it.
Go ahead and test toughness.
Fuck yes. It's 12.
Dice are going
Oh.
to dice jail. So
I got all 6s. I'm sorry. I got all 6.
Yes.
So I rolled
Another 666 roll.
a 7, which means you do 10 damage.
Holy shit.
But also decrease your resolve by 1 and mark off a use.
Yeah. Resolve 6. Down to 5.
Say you completely cut through one of his kneecaps, so like from the from the knee down, a leg just like falls to the side, and you get most of the other one, but it's still intact enough for him to.
And I have a
hop on
second
it.
attack. I have a second attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Do it
just
again.
gonna
Do it again.
We're gonna keep going through that bitch. We're
Okay.
gonna finish it off.
Finish him.
10.
Look of pain.
Damn it. Yeah, you saw through the other knee, mark off a resolve, and how do you want to take him out?
Oh my gosh!
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I feel like, hold on. Let me take down my resolve. Because, like, what's his blood look like?
It's congealed and gross.
Okay, so I feel like
It's just chunks flying.
As Cha-Cha's getting splattered with this blood, she's kind of
Chunky
like,
blood? Yeah.
oh, I don't know if I like all of this. And so instead of like going all the way through the kneecap, what she accidentally does is like go up through the torso.
Oh!
Let's
And
chest open a
that's-
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it's just like sprayed on her, so she is congealed chunky blood.
Oh, same.
Some of that
same.
gets on Alina.
Oh yeah, I was like on his back garroting him. Like I was like, oh, that's
Okay.
gross. Okay.
He falls to the ground.
I wipe my earbuds clean
We need this
on my pants.
We need to stomp on this bitch, like, and get him to the pigs now.
Alina will use her mechanical leg and just crush that skull. Just
Okay.
And I will take, I will pick up pieces and I will toss them to any pigs I see.
You can head the room where you heard the squealing coming from. You can head in there where the pens are.
Oh, I thought we were in there.
No, he came to you, where you were in the
yeah, he
refrigeration room.
heard us.
Yeah.
That was so polite of him to come to us.
And announced that he was coming to us.
By banging his spear for like 10 minutes
Yeah.
before we.
You knew he
Are we
was
still
there.
doing his spear again?
Wait, do we have his spear then now?
Again, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that possessed ass spear. Yeah. What if we have to destroy the spear to destroy him?
Snap it in half.
Yeah.
Can I try to take the saw to the spear?
Yeah.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
that's worth the use of
let's-
the
Do you
saw.
want me to? Do you want me to use it? I have a lot of resolve.
I was about to say, I
Why don't we
know
just
if
try to break it in half
Yeah,
first?
let's try to break it in
Yeah.
half first.
Well, what's it
and
made
then-
out of? Is it metal?
Is there
wood?
anything to break it against?
It's metal.
Like, if we
Okay.
bend it, like, can we bend it against like a door jamb or something?
Can I just like hold it and like use my metal
Well,
leg to just?
If Zach holds one side and me and Kat hold the other, and then you stomp it in the middle.
Wait, what kind of metal?
Steel.
The kind that's possessed by demons.
You could try and see if one of the bone saws will take it out from the carcass room.
Yeah, that's. Oh, we could throw it through the yeah. Ugh.
That door is still open.
Let's do that.
That way we don't have to
I don't
use
know.
our
I don't
saw.
know if this is like the thing of his power, but I know that Zach had it. It rusted and it was gone completely. Then he had it and he was banging it. So I just feel like maybe that's the thing that's bringing him back.
All right.
But I'm not a
worth a
demon
shot.
expert. I'm a graphic designer, so.
You can take it to the room with the pig carcasses
Mhm.
and throw it into the processing blades.
Mhm.
And there's some unchin and crunchin, and then the processing blades stop working,
Mhm.
and it's just
There.
lodged in there.
Is it broken or?
It's hard to tell if it's broken. It's definitely like warped and bent.
I'd say we also toss it down the hole.
Does someone want to
Do we have an
stick their
escape
arm
hatch
into the
that we
can-
processing
I mean,
blades?
the hole just leads into the blood trough.
Oh. Okay.
Can we? Yeah, I don't want to put more blood on the demon.
While they're
side.
doing that, I'm gonna start tossing body parts.
Can we launch it
To
into
the
space
pigs.
somehow? The the side.
Wait, are there any pigs that look cuter than others?
They're all starving.
Are they
They're
all
all-
starving?
They're all big hogs.
Like, but are there any that are cuter than others? Like, are there any with like little spots or freckles or anything like that? Are there any with babies?
They're no babies. They're all full grown.
Okay. Well, okay, so are there any that look cuter than others?
Sure.
Okay, I will feed those ones.
That one's Wilbur.
You can do that.
And I have 3 body pieces because I have a whole upper torso, 1 leg, and then the other. So I would like to
Do you
name.
want demon pigs? That's how we get demon pigs.
Yes. Now we have Wilbur. We have Porky.
Yes.
And
Gordy.
no, Piglet.
Piglet, sure.
Okay.
And I name each of them, and I let them know that I care about you.
Okay.
They're like, we would eat you if you were down here.
They are chowing down.
Yes. Do they look weird while they're chowing down? Like,
it's a pig eating a body part. Yes, that looks
well,
weird.
You know, okay, but I also ate body parts, so like, are we?
And
bonding?
you also looked weird doing it.
Their eyes start bleeding shadows. I guess is the main question.
Yeah. Are they bleeding
Did the
shadows?
pig's eyes turn black?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I don't like that
You know
answer.
what? I'm bonding with these pigs. We both have had
There
body
are
parts.
demonic pigs now.
You know what? We've eaten body parts and we're having a really hard day.
We are having a hard day. Let's find this goddamn control room. Can we?
Yeah, before
I
they
don't know.
before they shit him back, let's.
Can the side be pulled out of it?
There's
The
a
sphere
door
thing?
leading out of the pig room. Like
Can the
where
sphere
the
be-
live pigs are, there is an exit.
Okay, let's go that way.
Yeah.
Are there any dead pigs that we notice?
The ones in the processing room, the carcasses.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. I don't care about those.
But
But
as
if we get out of here though, I do know how to make a mean stack of ribs.
Did
I'm sure you want to eat
name-
those things.
Want to eat a pig that just ate a demon guy?
Yeah,
Well,
we don't
no,
want to
I'm-
eat any of the ones from the processing.
No.
That's all
No,
bad.
I'm not gonna eat my friend.
I'm going to the door that leaves
Yep.
the room.
Okay, good. Great.
you can get through that door, and you notice as you're coming into another hallway, you are walking upwards. Whereas
Back up.
There's a bit of an incline, so you are definitely. It's not like stairs, but there's an incline. Whereas this whole time you've been descending into the ship.
Okay.
And as you reach the next opening, you come to a grand open space, which is lavish and over-decorated. There's a curved staircase at the far end of the room across from you that leads upwards to a bit of a balcony with some windows, and there's an exit off to the right. You can see that the floor is littered with corpses dressed in corporate military uniforms and rebel fatigues. It looks as though this was the site of a bloody battle. The corpses, they're just kind of like scattered all over the floor. And you can see that off to the left, there are some portable hard drives that have been wired to a portable AR projector.
Mm-hmm.
And it's flickering on the screen, and you can see various memories playing out of a battlefield and fighting. People like falling and watching their friends die. Yeah, and it's very, very glitchy and stuttery, and you can see brief images of Dwyer. Not looking like he has been when you encountered him. His throat is not slit. He looks to be whole and fighting with vigor.
I'm gonna.
And you can see
What about?
they're in the middle of a city, and sort of in the background in the sky are like exhaust trails as
He was a fighter too.
Other like larger
He's a rebel fighter.
ships move through the atmosphere.
Do we see any figures that could be Yasan, the liar, traitor, diplomat that was referenced a couple of times? Because I'm kind of concerned about where that guy is right now, on top of everything else.
You do not.
He's been making deals with demons.
Yep.
Can I ask, with Dwyer, is he fighting corporation?
Yep.
Is he fighting the same corporations that I might have at one point?
It's hard to tell because a lot of the uniforms were similar, but I will say as you're studying this image a little more closely, because it loops, it'll like reach the end and then, like re-loop from the beginning. You do notice that the thrusters of the ship moving through the atmosphere, near the end, it draws close enough that you see the Obel Corporation logo on it.
I think we should take these hard drives.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
And then I think that we should.
Oh, before we disconnect them, Kat, can you?
Yeah. Mentally record everything. Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Question.
Already a plan.
The bodies are here and not AR.
Yep.
As far as we know.
They are physical, like you can go over to them and interact with them if you would like.
Okay.
Do any of them have
My
weapons on them?
What? Oh.
Let me answer that question first.
Oh, sorry.
They have various weapons, like some of them have pistols, but they, like, everything you find is either out of ammo or broken. So
How old do these bodies look? Sorry, go ahead.
They don't look super old, but they're not fresh. Kat, what were you gonna ask?
My question is, can I first look over these tapes for our own faces? Because what if what we've been living current or in the previously had been AR and now we're something broke?
You do not see yourselves in any of these projections.
Okay.
I will also
Thought, though, I
add
like
that, Alina, as you're looking over these bodies, on the rebels, you notice that there are burn marks just below the base of their skulls.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah.
Which you would, with your current knowledge, would be able to associate with neural extraction.
Technological demons.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Everyone on the ship's got implants. It's not that hard to beam new people into your brain, I guess.
I don't like this.
I don't like it at
Understatement.
Mm-mm.
Detaching the hard drives to take them with us.
Yeah.
And
How do you guys feel if we just found a way to crash this ship?
at this point, not opposed.
You know, it's not.
I'm still not entirely sure we're on a ship right now, but
given
ruin
this.
whatever.
I'm fully ready to burn this corporation to the ground. Don't get me wrong.
Why don't we crash
Some-
the ship into the actual corporation when we get there?
Corporation's bigger than just where we're going.
I mean, if
Are
you're
we
talking
going?
about Tartarus Gate, that is still 2 years away.
Oh.
Should
We can
probably
just-
find a way for Kat to broadcast what we've
This.
seen
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Seems to be the most effective way to get this out.
Is it going to be able to be shown though? Like, Kat, do you still have your social medias?
Yep. And if I can get enough of a range,
How do we do
something
that?
We gotta
would-
get to the data storage and the server.
storage and server.
Because we gotta
Right.
get things back up and running.
No, I don't give a fuck about getting anything back.
No.
Well, we
but
need that
so that we
power.
can get a signal out.
If she can get her signal out,
Well,
You're-
we
are
need it
y'all-
up and running to get the signal out, and then we can take it down afterwards.
Yeah.
are you guys all ready to go down like the Titan?
Yeah.
Oh, current events.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Except for we're not rich.
So are you going to proceed?
Yeah.
I think we have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You head up the stairs and swing to the right to make your way towards that door.
What's outside of the windows? You said there were windows at the top.
Yes.
Top.
Looks like a city.
City
Yeah,
we
this
know.
all could be.
It looks like a city similar to some of the visions and images you saw being projected. You can see smoke from various fires rising into the air.
Mm-hmm.
Well then.
Burn it to the ground.
I'm increasingly on board with Kat's theory that we are not on a ship.
I don't think so.
Fucking let's burn it to the ground.
Not sure that's an option right now, but keep an eye out.
Yep.
All right, let's make our way to the data and server stuff. Get this broadcasted out at least.
Okay. You can head through the door.
Hey, Cat,
Yeah.
you got all the important stuff here. You make sure you get out. Don't do anything stupid. You make sure that you get everything out to everybody.
I'll do my best. But
Hey,
that
Cat.
is- Yeah.
If you do survive,
Oh god.
there were some letters that I was
Yeah.
supposed to deliver, and some people died, and if you get the chance, just
I'll try and get them out.
all right. Thanks. All right. Bye. Okay. Stop looking at me.
How awkward.
All right, bye. Just turns around. Okay.
It's amazing.
So you can move through the doorway and head into a smaller hallway, go up another set of stairs, and come through another door, and you find yourselves on a grand balcony that is looking out from what you can easily tell now are the walls of a palace. There's no obvious way down from here, but you recognize the capital city around you is burning. People below you are running through the streets, being chased by gray armored corporate soldiers who are gunning them down by the dozen. The banner of the rebels, which you've seen so many times so far, a red flag with a black hooked spear, is burning in the center of a great square. There's also a figure on this balcony. A man with puffy, bloated skin, short, stringy black hair, wearing a bit of a military style cape, and has gloves on, and just looking out over the scene below him.
I'd like to push him off the balcony.
All right,
Let Charlie finish her epilogue, okay?
go ahead and test toughness.
The BBEG deserves the dialogue.
Oh, it's Eat the Rich, right? That's 10.
Bill.
We eat the rich.
I also got a 10.
Oh!
So as you rush over and try and shove this figure off,
I
they
should use my leg.
grab your neck and like force you against the railing of the balcony and just hold you there.
Ugh.
And
Say anything?
Is there anything
He-
else that we noticed?
he says, "It's not nice to sneak up on people,
It's
but
not nice to burn people.
I'm only burning the ones who are trying to keep us in shackles and chains." and he'll kind of like gruffly press into you a little bit and then release you and step back enough to where he's facing all of you.
You said this guy was wearing a military uniform?
A military style jacket. It's not gray like the corporate soldiers.
Oh.
Is he recognizable to me at all? Or no?
No, I wouldn't say so.
I will throw out a guess and questioningly ask Yasan.
Smart.
All
Seems
right.
like you've learned a thing or two as you've been making your way down here. I'm not here to fight you. You must
What
have some inclination that we're stuck in basically a digital nightmare, right?
Yeah.
Consciousness uploads on all the soldiers. Well, rebels.
Yep, pretty much.
I'm gonna rev the saw a little bit.
So, no, not yet.
Not yet.
How do we address that, though?
So,
I'd like to not be in a digital nightmare.
I would also like to not have to relive this hell every day for the rest of my life.
why are you here and not fighting people elsewhere? Like Dwyer, for instance.
Dwyer's dead.
Not really.
He'll be back.
I fed him the pigs.
Sure.
He'll be back.
I thought that I was still on the battlefield trying to stay alive and win our freedom, but eventually I realized that this isn't reality. This isn't what we were experiencing. It's just a sickening loop of bloodshed and fighting over and over again. And I know that it's not going to end.
No, that's not right.
Would like to have it end. I don't want to fight for the rest of eternity.
What do you mean No, because I've seen battle and I've watched my friends die.
Well, why? Why stick a bunch of people on a spaceship
Or we're
And
not on a spaceship.
in an eternal nightmare loop? Why? Well, why us? I'm a graphic designer. I had nothing to do with any of that.
As far as I understand it, you weren't meant to be a part of this. This was a result of too many volatile people being uploaded into hard drives and packed into a contained ship. Eventually, we were going to be offloaded at Tartarus Gate and just suffer eternal digital damnation.
We're hard drive.
You're not.
They are.
We are.
There.
And Obel is the people who put you in there.
Yep.
What? Why? For what reason?
Suffering.
What do they feed off of it? Is this
To send a
corporate demons?
message.
Are these corporate demons? Oh, sending
They
messages.
they'd consider themselves to be the angels.
Yeah, everybody who thinks themselves the heroes, they always, when somebody thinks themselves a hero, they don't imagine what it's like for the people that they're oppressing. Go to another country, take them over. You think you're helping them out. You're making their lives better.
Well, evil is just evil that thinks it's good.
As far as Obel goes, we were threatening their privilege and place in the world, and they didn't like that.
How do we end this? Is there a way to
Can we crash this?
release you?
Whatever it is.
Yeah, how do we detach your hard drives and, I don't know.
Burn them down. I've been saying it since the beginning.
We would like to take down Obel, which would involve getting the ship back to Earth.
So
I
let's
can't
turn
drive a
this
ship.
So let's turn this bitch around.
Siri!
It's a Sisty, but yeah.
A Sisty?
Siri!
But
Turn
it's
the
a
ship-
she seems to be
Sisty
something
works for Obel.
programmed
We
by
have to do this
Obel.
manually.
If we can
Yeah.
get into the
Do you,
God, what's it called? Sorry, give me 1 sec.
the data storage
If we can
and
get
the
to the
server?
communications bridge, should be able to hack into the system and take and incur a manual override onto the autopilot.
If you know how to drive a ship, you can just direct me and I can. Or
Really
Cat can. I don't
Well,
know.
our problem is we've been locked down here, and we'd have to go back through the cargo hold to get there. And
Oh, we have
some
to
of
get.
your compatriots are less than friendly.
If they know you side with us, then they won't stand in your way. If anything, we can recruit them and they'll protect you.
Yeah.
We need
Let's
to
go.
get to the. Don't we need to get to the data and the server to reboot the system?
Yeah, we need to get to this, but then we have to get back through the door in the engine room, which locked behind us.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
We need to take out a Sisty.
How do we know to trust you?
Corporations are always the evil ones. So.
No, I'm asking them. They are evil,
Well,
but the entire time we were just trying to do our job, and the entire time we've been going through here. How do we know that we can trust you? What do you have to offer us, in truth?
I can help.
I've been fucked over too many times in war, and I won't be done again.
I can help break current visions that assail you. Other than that, I can help protect you against Obel if the ship retaliates. I suspect it will. Besides that, I can only do so much as long as I'm connected to the ship. Other than that, I'm nothing more than a ghost.
Do you trust them? And
Yeah.
That's Cha-Cha looking at everybody.
I do.
trust them?
Question. A while back, when we saw the vision that mentioned Yasin, the words were something like Dwyer's red right hand, chief speaker and diplomat, a liar and a cheat. Was that in a recognizable voice?
No.
Okay.
Like, I'd say all of the voices you've heard so far, with the visions have been basically like, if you imagine the opening sequence of Anastasia, where everyone's like gossiping, like, oh, what if the princess is still alive? It's kind of like hushed,
Okay, that kind of-
conspiratorial whispers, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we trust him or we don't.
I don't trust anybody.
That's fair.
I think I probably trust you three more than anything else on this ship.
Appreciated, but we still
No
need to,
homo.
we still need to pick a course
I
of
feel like you
action.
should be saying no head row.
Zach is a man.
Yeah.
Can we read
Oh.
Yasan, for like, while he's talking to us, is he giving any like body tells or anything like that to show like if he's being genuine or not?
His demeanor is very serious. He is anyone he is speaking to, he is holding eye contact. And his like tone and way of speaking is very even and like straightforward. So he's not trying to be any like he's not trying to be charismatic or, you know, keeping it lighthearted, like that sort of persuasion. He's just very down to business.
All right, let's fucking go.
I think it's worth the shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that or we just wait for zombies to kill us.
Yeah. I mean, what's
It's a shot to,
Obel giving us for our loyalty at this point?
No.
Not nearly enough. I don't think they're even paying us.
Right now it's literally nothing.
We're interns. We have no loyalty.
They spend their time screwing everyone else over. May as well take a chance at screwing them back.
Hey, Cap.
Yeah.
All corporations are bastards.
That's true.
Yeah.
Take down the corporations.
All right. Fucking.
So, how do we do this?
I don't even know where we are on the ship currently.
I think our little buddy here does.
Yasin will close his eyes and say, I might be able to help with that. And he focuses. And initially you watch as the vision around you flickers a little bit, and you can see that you are inside the server access room. And then it disappears completely. And he's just standing there with you. And he opens his eyes and smiles and says, that should do it. But
Reboot.
as that happens, you feel a shiver run through you.
I
As
knew Assisty was the bad one.
energy washes over the ship, and a new set of visions assail you, but they feel different this time. They are colder, more fragmented, and a cacophony of sentence shards and a storm of static. A gray banner showing the Obel logo. 24 of us, packed tight like beasts for slaughter. Shards of us, no names, no meat. A silicon tomb. 1,000 thoughts drowned out for clarion call. Assist. Protect. Assist. Endure. Assist. Cross-reference and placate. Assist. Excise. Assist. Suture. Assist. Protect. Assist. Endure. Obel must endure. Undertake Legion Protocol. We are their shield, and we are their sword. In your AR feed, you see Assisty is offline. Their comms symbol is a neon glitch smeared across your vision. And Yasin says, it's like they're on the move.
Right.
So we should be on the move as well. Our best bet is probably going to be to get back as swiftly and carefully as we can.
Well, let's reboot the power and then
Almost
We need to take care of Kat.
almost materializing around you, you see Dwyer appear. But he is composed and reserved.
Is his neck still slit and his eyes?
His neck is still slit.
Yes.
Why is
Demon.
he not?
His eyes are no longer shadowy.
Okay, well that's good. At least
And then coming out of data
cool to see.
storage are two groups of 3 of those like zombie individual Obel people, but they are also reserved. Kind of join the fray. Looks like you have some reinforcements.
wanted a demon zombie army.
Wait. From the very beginning, number one, the one little dead guy that I took his patches. Is he there?
No. These are new people.
God damn it. Okay.
Okay.
If he shows up, I still got his patches. Welcome back to the fight, buddy.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have any bullets, would you?
I have
She'll-
0.
No,
I'm
she's asking the zombie army.
Yeah, I
We
have
also
this
need
gun.
ammunition.
I have this gun and 0 bullets. Do any of you
Yasin closes his eyes and thinks for a minute, and says, "None on us, but it seems like there's a cache of weapons in the cargo hold."
Okay.
As
Seems
long as
like,
we get up there, we might be able to crack it open.
Well, Cat.
And if not, we always got eyeballs.
Oh god.
But we do have to repair this to get any
Well,
kind of communication up, right?
Absolutely.
Though,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, but you could either do that now or take control of the ship and then worry about that later.
But we can do that later so the AI can't communicate with Obel
Yeah.
and let them know that this is going on.
Yeah. So, gonna start heading back up.
I would like to get weapons from the
Yeah.
cat.
If we can stop
but-
and get weapons.
I mean,
Sounds
you'll
like
have
it.
to get up to the cargo hold first
Yeah.
to get them.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
I was
So I
just
guess-
saying before we go fully up, I would like to stop in the cargo hold.
yes. So,
All right.
Same. Yep, same.
who would like to? Because each of you are gonna basically get some backup. So, who would like Dwyer to assist you? Each of them has like bonuses. So Dwyer, you'll get +1 toughness and +1 damage. If you take Yasin, you'll get +1 agility and +1 wit. If you take a group of zombies, basically, you get 6 additional health points.
If there are no objections, I'll take Dwyer because I've been meleeing most of this, so may as well.
Well, do we want to rest? Because I know Cha-Cha's down and I know I'm down. I'll only get a point back, but...
Do we have time to do that, though? Like,
Based on what has just transpired,
No.
you would guess that you do not have time.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I'm probably going to take the zombies just to get the additional health at this point, then.
I'll take Yasin.
I will take myself to the fucking cargo hold to look for bullets, I guess.
You could also kick zombies, I think,
If
right?
you take
Yeah.
zombies, you get
Take
hit points
two-
back.
I don't want to get that close to zombies because I'm at 1 health point.
They're going to protect you.
Yeah, they're here to protect you.
They're
You get 6
Undead
additional health
shields.
points with a crowd of zombies around you.
Sure.
Um,
You know what? Yeah. Fuck the bullets. I'm
you
sure
have to
zombies.
make your way
No,
back up to the
Yeah,
cargo
you'll
hold.
still get that anyway.
Okay.
Uh.
So you have your reinforcements, and are now that you've sort of regrouped a bit and probably bolstered. I'll say if anyone is low on resolve, you can add 1 resolve back because you now have a small functional army in potentially taking over the ship.
What do you consider low resolve?
I mean, if you've lost any resolve,
Oh fuck! So are we back to top, or are we adding 1?
you
No,
get
we just
one.
get one.
You get +1 to your resolve.
Okay. Fuck yeah! Back up to 6.
so if you can't beat them, join them. Is that what we're doing? All right.
Yes.
I mean, you're
Absolutely.
throwing your lot in with the rebels, so fuck capitalism.
I was always a rebel. Fuck capitalism.
Yeah. Fuck capitalism.
I feel like
Eat the rich.
the one that was on the most like fence regarding being a rebel was probably Cat, and Cat kind of is just like, nope, we're going all in at this point.
Fuck it.
Hashtag orcas.
Okay. So you start making your way back towards the ladder to get back up to the second level of the ship. And as you are moving through the short tunnel now towards the hexagonal room, when you get that door open, there is a small group of more zombie individuals, but these have glowing blue eyes that are clattering through the door to the ladder. So I would like everyone to test wits, and we can get some initiative going.
How many is this?
There's
no.
3.
Okay.
That's not great.
Well, okay.
I'd say we're probably going to keep in a looser form of initiative going forward, so we don't have to reroll every time.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That's an
I
11
got
from
a
Cat.
I got a 3.
Oh. I got a 5.
I have a 6.
Okay, where are my stats?
Jenna, don't you have a 4 in wits now with your son?
Oh, yeah.
You get a +1 to wits. Yeah.
So keep all the dice, I believe.
Yep, you're all the dice.
Oh, then I have and do I add my wits in too?
No,
No.
it's just
No.
you just add
No.
the dice. The score
Okay, then I have a
and your
6.
ability
I have a 6.
tells you what you get to keep. Okay. So they disappear into the ether again. First up is Cat. So kind of describe what you're doing and what the zombies around you are doing as you engage in this fight.
I think Cat is more so hanging back because she is historically terrible at fighting.
Huh?
And I think she's doing her best to instruct the zombies to protect her, because she just promised that she'd do her best to get out of this situation and deliver shit for Cha-Cha on top of everything else.
Okay.
But I think she also has instructed her zombies to try and help her compatriots if possible.
Okay. So you're kind of just hanging back and not really
Engaging,
doing
yeah.
much. All right.
Yeah.
That will bring us to the zombies' turn. And the first one will go up against Zach. Go ahead and test toughness for me.
7.
I also got a 7. So nothing happened. And roll again.
Sucked. Only a 5.
I got an 8, so you take 3 damage. The second one is going to head over to Alina. Let's go ahead and test toughness.
So 9.
I rolled a 6. So you pretty easily. I feel like you're getting used to it getting used to this at this point, and just kind of like stop them in their tracks, and you're like, "Not today, fucker."
I just drop kick him.
And
No.
the third zombie will go for Cha-Cha.
Toughness?
Yep.
Alright. Total's a 3.
Okay. I rolled a 5, so you take 2 damage.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're unconscious.
I'm
You
done.
have 6
You
extra
got hit.
health.
Yeah.
From the zombies.
The zombies
have
give you
7
6 extra health.
Okay.
Why do you think we were like, take the zombies?
Yeah, please take the zombies.
Okay, so -2. Okay.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Okay, it is Alina's turn.
ooh.
All right. I'm gonna garrot a zombie.
Okay. Roll toughness.
Oh, that is a fire. Wait, did you didn't give me any pluses to toughness?
No, it's just agility and wits.
Okay.
I rolled a 7, so you take 2 damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Would you like to try again?
Yeah. Oh, better. 10.
I rolled an 8. So, how do you kill this one?
I just sliced the head like straight off with the wiry earbuds that at this point have like been stripped of all that plastic outer coat. It's just like straight up wired earbuds.
Right. Fair enough. Next up is Zach. You currently have a zombie engaged with you.
We are going to attempt to stab the zombie with the lance.
Okay.
That's an 8.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
So it's 3 damage plus 1 from Dwyer plus 1 from the lance.
Nice.
Still up. Would you like to attack again?
Yes.
It's our himbo.
Tis a 10.
How do you kill this one?
We're gonna go the decapitation route.
Mm-hmm.
Slice that head off.
We're really not liking these
Heads will
heads.
roll is playing in the background.
So that is Alina and Zach. That brings us to Cha-Cha. There is...
I love it so much.
Got my saw going.
Roll toughness.
Who's closest to me?
There's just one left.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yes,
It's
yes.
so dead.
No, it might not be, but probably. My middle result, because okay, yeah, we're gonna go 11.
How do you kill it?
Yes, I don't fucking right down like the middle, like of like from neck down to like armpit.
Oh, like
I
a
wanna-
diagonal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to saw it in half, like or like a quarter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And and then I look over at Alina and I'm like, there's a head laying there. Do you want to stomp on it real quick?
Yeah. I'll just stomp on heads.
Okay.
It's like a protective measure at this point. She should not ever go to war because
No. You know
at
what?
this
though?
point, like
At this point, though, Alina, to be fair, we probably could have used you in war. Nobody liked people stomping in heads out there, but we probably could have used it.
it would have definitely demoralized the opponents.
No, they just. Yeah, you know what? That probably would have
All right. So you.
Yeah, can I reach out and just like grab Alina by the back of the head and kiss her real quick?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
We've got zombie guts and brain matter all over us. Super romantic.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
my bloody Valentine.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, hell yeah.
You
All right,
cut through
let's
these
go,
zombies
bitches.
pretty quickly. And get into can pretty easily force open the door to the ladder and climb back up to the small room outside of the cargo hold. With the help of everyone, you can remove the pipe from the door
Mm-hmm.
and get the door open. And as you are clambering through, there is a group of 4 zombies that are quickly approaching you. So,
Glowing blue eye zombies?
Yes.
Or...
Do they
eyes.
know our friends?
no,
No,
these
they're
are
not.
the blue eye zombies.
They're assisty drones.
So we will.
So that puts... We took 3 down.
Yep.
Assuming that each zombie is an AI.
Each one you've fought so far has had blue eyes.
Yes.
Which
The
I'm just
voiceover
saying we were
said
told
2
there were
dozen.
2 dozen. Thank you.
Keeping count of how many we have left to kill. I love it.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody just make a check mark on your arm in blood, like every time you kill one. Like a little tally count.
So we'll go back to the top of the round, which is Hat's turn. As these zombies start to approach, what would you like to do?
I don't know if I want to get up close and personal because I just have I have a fair amount of resolve. I'll bump my toughness by 2 and take an attack. Or I'll take an attack on these.
Okay. Yeah, you'll use one action to move within
Mhm.
range, and then
Yeah.
you can attack. So go ahead and roll toughness.
That is an 8.
You rolled a 7.
Okay.
So you get a solid hit in on there.
Yeah.
And that is your turn.
Oh shit. I just realized where I put myself in terms of zombies.
Yeah, it is their turn. And the one that you hit is going to retaliate. So go ahead and roll toughness.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's a 5.
So yeah, these zombies are you're like the ones that are around you were putting in work.
Yeah, I really appreciate them.
It's gonna try and hit you again.
Oh, of course it is. That is a 6.
Rolled a 5.
Yikes.
Yeah, still putting in work.
That's a bad bitch too.
Cat with the army of zombies is great.
Yeah. They're like her backup dancers. It's amazing.
Are we filming this? Yes. Yes, we are.
We're gonna be social media famous.
The second one, seeing as you're holding up pretty well, is also going to move in and attack on you.
9.
I rolled a 9. One more time.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one.
Suck it, Opal Corp.
There's just a running commentary about why these zombies are powered by Opal Corp that are attacking her right now.
I love it.
She's
She's like
downhill.
narrating a documentary.
The next one is going to move up to Zach.
8.
I rolled a 9, so you take 1 damage.
Alright.
And the last zombie will move over to Alina.
Eight for me. Did you also get 8?
No, I rolled a 5.
Ooh, that sucks. They hit her in the wrong leg and just like do a bunch of bludgeoning damage to themselves.
That brings us to Alina.
All right, let's do this. Garrot. 9.
How do you kill this thing?
Again, just quick slicing off the head, and it just like thumps onto the floor and then rolls.
Okay.
You better stomp that fucking guy.
That was 1 action. You have 1 more, but there's nothing currently within combat distance, so you would have to move, but you wouldn't be able to attack again. So do you just
Can I just stomp that head as my like
Sure.
second action? Because I don't actually want to
Yeah.
move into range just for them to hit me. Like
Yeah.
that would suck.
You can just crush the head of the one you killed. Fine.
Yeah.
That brings us to Zach.
Okay, there's a zombie that is engaged with me, and then 2 that are fighting Cat.
Yes.
Oh. Alright, we're gonna attack the one that's fighting me right now.
Okay.
Alright, that's a 10.
How do you kill it?
Nice.
We're gonna stomp out its knee and then stab down when it falls.
Would you like to move at all?
I'm gonna move up next to Kat because I think she probably needs the help.
A little bit.
That brings us to Cha-Cha. There are 2 zombies engaged with Cat, so you could use...
Yeah, obviously I'm going to cat.
Okay, 1 action to move. Would you like to attack...
With my saw?
First one or the second one? Because you can only attack
Which one? Which one looks more wounded?
The first one.
Okay, then I'll attack the second one.
Okay.
That's fair.
It is.
Oh,
9.
Nice. Charlie's dice gotta go to dice jail again.
They do.
No.
You killed one.
jeez. Oh my god.
We're right down the fuck. Like I think it. Ooh, can we go from
Down
like
the
across?
spine.
No. I want to. What I want to do is go across the skull.
Oh, like an
Sectional
underworld
skull.
where he like yeah.
And then it slides down.
Yeah.
Okay. How many more uses of the saw do you have?
Hold on.
It's
We're
two.
down to 3 now.
3.
3 left.
2 or 3, yeah.
So that brings us to the top of the round. Cat.
I will say Kat definitely like did her best to get that on camera, but did duck behind a zombie to avoid being sprayed by blood.
That's fair.
I think Kat is going to she'll pump again and hit this by 2. That is a 12.
You kill it.
I mean, Kat
amazing.
just like goes at it with her bat and just goes for the head, straight for the temple, knowing it's weak.
Yes.
And
Fuck you, assisty.
Yeah, you successfully cleared out the cargo hold.
We need to look for weapons. The weapons.
yeah,
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have
Maybe
some
also
range,
armor if it's here.
range
The,
weapons.
um,
Yeah.
Things.
Yasin directs you to the northeast corner of the room,
Mhm.
where there is a large metal structure that I don't know, just has some form of like danger label on it.
Mm.
it's
Um,
fine.
So
Should I use the saw, my guys?
Nah,
no, I don't
pick
think
a
so.
lock.
There could be explosives in there, and
Would you be nice for getting that door open?
What?
If there were explosives, getting the door to assist you open.
yeah.
how would you like to try
Yeah.
and open this cache of weapons?
Is there a lock I can pick?
There is
Can-
it's more like a electronic interface, so you can
Can-
hack into it if
yeah.
you would like.
Hack it.
Yeah.
Fancy
Yeah.
Can fancy leg pants just stomp it open?
I don't know if we want to necessarily use concussive force against this.
Try it this way
Nah,
first.
let's just hack it. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Go ahead and test smarts.
Do
Okay.
it.
That is a 9.
You manage to easily get past the security system and get the door open. And inside, you find 3 Guardian disposable burst pistols, which
Ooh.
are these are sealed plastic units with an internal magazine. Zach would probably know that they are widely regarded as terrible guns because they were included as part of a cross-promotional campaign. If you attack at range, you can inflict 2 extra damage if successful, and it has 5 uses.
Okay, those who have good agility, I think, should get priority on that.
I do not.
You have a
think we-
+1 to agility because of Yasin.
I do. That puts me at a 2. So I guess that's.
I think are we all at 2 then? Or does someone have a 3?
I am at 2. I think
Cha-Cha might have a higher.
Cha-Cha has pretty good.
Yeah, I'm at a
Ability.
3.
Yeah.
Definitely
Cha-Cha.
give one of them to Cha-Cha.
The other thought was, unless
Does somebody else want the saw, and I'll take
I mean,
two of
there's
the
more
guns
stuff
and
in
just
there.
like
Yeah, let's hear what else there's in here first.
Yeah.
Is also 1 rampant pattern crowd control shotgun, 2 shotgun magazines, 2 stun batons, 3
Ooh.
med kits,
Ooh.
and 2 Ticos pattern emergency barricades.
Okay.
Let's take all of it.
You
Um,
can only
First.
you'll have to see how
Let's
much
have
of it
the.
counts
Question.
against your gear usage.
Can you
You can
tell
only-
me
The zombies
what the
can carry
stats are
some,
on the
right?
shotgun?
Sorry, what?
Can you tell me what the stats are in the shotgun?
So it fires fragmenting ammo designed to injure and maim, but leave the sometimes fragile walls of a space station intact. Attack at range and inflict 2 extra damage if successful, or 4 extra damage against a crowd of zombies. 4 uses
At a distance or up close?
at range.
For-
So
Okay. Fair enough. What are the stats on the stun baton?
test agility versus target's toughness to attack with the baton. If successful, the target is stunned for 30 seconds and spasms wildly. 4 uses.
Shit.
I feel like a stun baton probably benefits Cat for
Yeah,
sure.
go for it.
And that
Are any of the weapons run on rolling toughness?
No,
The med kit.
Okay.
because all the guns
Uh,
would be agility based, since they're ranged
Okay.
weapons.
So my initial thought was that since I don't think Kat or Alina have too good toughness, it might be better to attack at range. If I use a med kit, I can absorb a bit more damage if I'm in front.
Mm-hmm.
I would say medkit goes, at least one goes to Zach, at least one goes to Cha-Cha.
Yeah, but somebody needs to administer them, right?
Yes,
Is that how
someone
they
else
work?
you would have to administer.
So
it,
I
not
would say
someone
that
else.
me and you should take them because they're kind of more of our.
Oh, I
frontline
was
fighters.
thinking about using them right now because
Oh,
they're.
then yes.
because I know at least Cha-Cha's low.
I'm at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Cha-Cha needs a goddamn med
no,
kit.
I'm at 5. I'm at 5 because
Zombies. Zombies
Uh,
gave you hit points.
How do the med kits work, Charlie?
You would test smarts to see if you could heal someone successfully.
Okay.
Oh, me and
could I
Kat should be the ones
pass?
administering.
Can I pass the med kit on to Kat or Alina to heal me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
'Cause
have
I feel
three
like
of
if we
them,
do this
so
before we're in battle again, that would be more cost efficient
Yeah.
in terms of
Yeah.
the move economy.
we
reaction
yeah
economy.
we have.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can heal somebody, and Kat can heal somebody probably.
I mean, you can
Right.
take turns and
Yeah.
heal. Just who's
I guess
healing?
I'll take Cat.
Yeah. Cat will heal Cha-Cha if.
Okay, test smarts.
8 for Zach's healing.
Okay.
10 for Cats.
Okay.
Do you regain that number of hit points, or how does
No,
it...
that is just to see if you can successfully heal.
Okay.
Both of you did succeed on the healing, so each of you restores up to 6 health. So if 6
Damn.
would, if 6 would get you over your max, you only go to your max.
6 will not get me over my max.
Wait. So like whatever we're at right now plus that.
6.
You
yeah.
add 6 heal 6.
Oh
health.
hell
yeah.
yeah! Motherfucker's at 11 now.
I have 14 currently.
I'm at 6, but
I can go up to 20.
that's fine.
Well, we should have held
There's-
you.
There's one
That's
more
fine.
med kit. There's 3 med
Yeah.
kits. There's one more.
Oh,
I mean, if
But
you want
how's
to give
Kat
me
doing?
damage sponging ability.
Cat has a damage sponge, so she's at 11.
Oh, then I should
The
probably take the
zombies.
last.
Yeah.
yeah, you need the last.
Yeah.
one.
Do you want to
Yeah.
heal
Yeah.
me, Kat?
I can try if you want.
That's a 10.
Okay. So Alina, you restore up to 6 health.
Okay, cool. That will put me at 12.
So that is all the med kits.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm also thinking maybe I should put the sods down because I'm only at 4 resolve. Or I can keep.
Why don't you give?
You could
why
take the
don't you-
shotgun.
Why don't you give me the saw? I've got 11 resolve.
And I could, go like cowboy with the pistols.
Yeah. You can take some range weapons. I'll take the saw. I've got 4.
Yeah,
I can
I will-
carry 4 things.
All hand, yeah.
Oh, are you low on resolve currently,
Me?
Cha-Cha?
I am at 4.
Because I have an item that will give you 5 resolve until the end of the chapter at the expense of lowering your wits by 1.
I can't lower my wits.
Okay, good to
She
know.
will be a zombie.
If I lower my wits, I will be
Comatose.
0
You
ways.
can't do anything to you can't go below.
Basically.
Okay, yeah,
So
fair
if,
enough.
If something
Yeah,
would take
so-
you below that, you can't use it.
Yeah, so I that's
Has
not available. to
Tasha
me.
met any of her drives though?
Yes, I think.
Well, you would have to announce that before doing anything.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay. So who has range? We want Cha-Cha to have some range weapons. Zach's gonna take one of the stun sticks.
Let me play the rhinestone cowboy. Pew pew. pew.
Taking a stun baton is actually going to be worse odds for me than just punching people, since my agility is lower than my current toughness.
I will take a stun stick
can take
then,
it if you want.
Yeah.
because my agility and toughness are now the same.
Okay.
Because I got help from a ghost.
I mean, I think-
a digital ghost.
Cat is definitely taking one of the batons.
Okay.
Okay, so that's both of the batons.
Okay, so
Cha-Cha, since it's based on agility, if you take the shotgun, that could do a lot of damage. Also, just because I like that mental image.
yes, I do. I like her unhinged, damn.
All right. Can I?
The corporations.
The shotgun is a 2-handed weapon, so
Yeah, you take a shotgun,
how
and then
many
there's
rounds?
you have in the initial shotgun it has 1 magazine, which has 4 uses, but there's also 2 extra magazines with 4 uses each.
How many
So that's
uses does the baton?
3 items. The baton has 4 uses.
4 uses.
And when with the shotgun, what is?
You attack at range and inflict 2 extra damage if successful, or 4 extra damage against a crowd of zombies.
Can you said something about barricades or?
Yes, there are 2 emergency barricades. These burst 10 seconds after they're fixed to a wall or floor and primed, and flood an area the size of a regulation spaceship corridor with rapidly expanding foam that quickly hardens. Anyone trapped inside the foam will be killed or at best severely injured. The barricade is flame retardant and takes at least an hour to break through with proper tools. 1 use each.
I have space, so I'm gonna take both of those.
Okay.
Okay.
That leaves. Did anyone take
The
the pistols? There are 3
I
pistols.
I think I can take the pistols. I think I have room for them.
You can hold up to 5 objects.
Yeah. And
Do you
I
have-
only have 1, 2.
You have the shotgun and the magazines would take up 3 slots.
Give me the saw.
Yeah, you can have the saw, and then I
Take 2 pistols, and
Yeah,
Cat will
I'll
take
take
the
the
last one, and
Yeah, I'll
I have
take
the
it.
room for it.
Okay. So so pistols, and those are each the 5-shot pistols, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay.
Is that everything that's in the storage?
That's
We
everything
have our
that's there.
barricades too.
Okay. Yeah, I grabbed those.
So you can head, now that you've got all your weapons and you're armored up, you can head out of the cargo hold up to the staircase that leads you to the lower ducts.
Leroy Johnson.
And you can head into the upper ductway and climb back up the 100-foot cylinder to get to the top.
I'll sit at the bottom and wait for everyone to get to the top before I.
Okay.
Are you gonna catch us if we fall?
It's
So romantic. As
Uh,
we're
I'm
covered
not-
in guts.
moving like together with the extra help, you can easily scale. You can easily get back to the top and scale this thing, and then get back into the engine room, which is still horrendously hot and disgusting. And make your way into the heat shield, and then back into the monitoring station, where you find
We were locked in.
with the help of all the
We have a lot of
people
manpower
you
right
have,
now.
you can like force the door open,
Yeah,
all
sure.
working together. But getting back into the monitoring station, which is quite peaceful and calm after everything you've gone through, there is another group of
Hey, before we
blue-eyed
go
zombies.
too far, I was about to say there's armor that we hid.
That is
Yeah.
that is hidden inside
You
this
hid
room
it
that you're
in the
currently
Oh,
monitoring room.
we're in the monitors. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
no.
You're back in the monitoring station. So, there are 5 individuals this time.
Okay.
We'll start with Kat. What are you gonna do?
If you don't get too close, then Cha-Cha can use a shotgun and get a bonus.
Yeah, I was about to say, Kat's not moving closer. I think, if anything, she's gonna move as far back as she can. And
I mean, this is... You're already, like, 1 movement away from the zombies.
yeah.
So, you could probably, like, move 1 more action back without leaving the room.
Okay, I'll move 1 more action back, and I'll take a shot at one of them.
Okay. Go ahead and test agility.
Oh, that's a 3.
Yeah,
I
it
did
goes
not roll
wide.
well.
So, mark off a use of that.
Mm-hmm.
That brings us to the zombies. Just
That's
gonna
where we're at.
have so much fun coming up on you guys. So we'll say the first one goes for Zach. So go ahead and test toughness.
It was a 9.
I rolled a 7.
Woohoo!
But the second one is gonna come up and attack you.
Yep. I mean, I only got a 4, so if you
I-
do worse than that.
I rolled a 4, so nothing happened.
Oh.
The third one is going to come for Cha-Cha. So go ahead and test toughness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's better.
It's gonna be 12.
Never mind. I rolled a 9. And then the next one is also gonna come for Cha-Cha.
Four.
I also rolled a 4.
Woohoo!
And the last one is gonna come for Alina. Damn it. My god.
10.
How do you kill it?
It just like runs.
God.
It runs into my baton and just like it like hits it in like its electrodes and just short circuits out. It's like
He ran into my baton. He ran into my baton 10 times.
God.
That's what she said.
Next is Alina.
all
So the
right.
one that was
I'm-
engaged with you is dead. So if you have anything ranged, you can attack at range, or you can move closer and attack.
I don't have anything ranged. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Don't you have a
and-
gun?
No,
No.
I didn't get a gun. It's
Cha-Cha
okay.
and
Yeah.
Kat took the guns.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's okay though. I'm just gonna use this sweet baton and try to smack a motherfucker upside the head.
Okay. Go ahead and test agility, and I will roll for toughness.
10.
Roll a 3. So you get this zombie, and they start to spasm wildly as they've been stunned. But that's about
Yeah, that's solid.
all you can do. That brings us to Zach.
All
You
right.
have 2 engaged with you.
Okay, we are going... Is one more hurt than the other?
Yes.
The one that's hurt, we're going to go for that first, just to take a potential attack off of the board. Okay, that's an 8.
How do you kill it?
We're just gonna punch its head off.
Yeah!
Alright.
Himbo!
Just goes flying across the room and hits
That's
the
our
opposite wall.
himbo.
And then we're gonna attack the other one, because let's go. Okay, not as good. 6.
I rolled a 7, so you take 1 damage.
My heart's breaking.
Oh no, not the himbo! Precious,
That
precious
is
himbo.
Doc's turn, which brings us to Cha-Cha.
Who am I closest to?
There is
And
one...
who has somebody on them?
You have 1 engaged with you.
Okay. I'm assuming right now I've got 2 pistols in my hand because I want to be a rhinestone cowboy.
We need more sequins for this.
Yes, we do. So
We
I'm
can
gonna
fix that later.
first one engage with me. I'm gonna pop the pistol right under their neck and shoot. Pow!
Okay. You can test
Agility?
agility, and then I'm gonna test toughness since this is close range.
I don't think you're gonna win because that was 3 6s.
Oh, damn! Let's
So
put
it's
Satan.
agility 3. Remove the lowest one, so that was a 12. Pew pew. I feel like that's.
I feel like Cha-Cha was a sharpshooter.
How do you want to kill this?
Like I said, I reached up and I just right under its chin. I was like, pew.
Brains out the back of the head.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, you can use the like little silicon
And I'm also
computer
gonna.
things as glitter.
I'm gonna also.
Yes!
Say, I'm a rhinestone cowboy.
I love it.
You have 1 more attack. So there is 1 zombie engaged with Zach and another one that is spasming on the floor.
I think spazzing me on the floor in front of who?
Alina.
She's gonna like curb stomp that guy. So I'm gonna shoot towards homie and Zach.
Okay.
With my lucky
Go
leg.
ahead and test agility.
Wait, if I, you know what? It's already in motion. I'm sorry, Zach. I'm not trying to shoot you.
Oops.
9.
Okay. You hit it, but it is still up. Wait.
Okay.
Yes, it is still up.
Okay.
Fine, you're gay. You don't have to do math.
But that is your turn. Brings us to the top of the round, Cat. There is a
there's
zombie in front of
one-
Zach, and then one next to Alina.
Well, the one in front of Alina is stunned for 30 seconds.
Yep.
Which I think continues into Alina's turn. Whereas the one in front of Zach has the potential to attack this next turn. So I think she'll make the decision to shoot the one that's by Zach.
Okay.
Or try to. That would be an 8.
Okay.
How do you kill this thing?
Yeah.
Again, she's going for the headshot, and seeing as this is our blast pistol, I'm pretty sure it's just like a wide beam of just takes off the head.
Brain.
That brings us to the zombie that is currently spasming on the floor and continues to spasm.
From across the room, I'd like to go, nice shot, cat!
That brings us to Alina's turn.
I'm just gonna curb stomp him.
Okay. Go
Just
for toughness.
with the lucky leg. Woo! All right, let's see. That is a 7.
All right. You do 1 damage. You have another attack.
9.
Alright, it's looking pretty bad, but it's still alive. So that brings us to Zach.
Okay, we're going to give a second attempt at curb stomping this thing.
Okay, you can use 1 action to move over, and then 1 action to attack.
'Tis an 11.
You make
Get it, buddy?
mush out of its skull and brains.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you have taken care of your enemies in the monitoring station and can head to the break room.
Do we want to put a barricade in the heat shield?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pop one of the barricades in the heat shield.
Okay.
And our melee people should
explodes
put on
and
the armor.
fills with
Yep.
foam.
Yeah, I would also like to put on one of the Evo suits.
Okay, you can pull those out. There's 2 of them, so whoever wants one.
It's -1 agility, -1 wits.
Yep.
And
I need my agility with my ranged
7
weapons now, so
extra
fuck my
health.
life.
okay, I will. 7's actually what I need to get to full health, so I'll put 1 on and take the loss for wits and agility.
Arena, can you take one?
I can take one. I don't need that much health, though. I only need 4.
You might as well, because Kat
Yeah.
and I, if we take them, then we're gonna be fucked on our agility.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah, I'll still have a. My agility will be fucked, but I don't really do anything with my agility.
Right, and we do, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the baton.
Suit up, bitches!
All right, we're suited up.
Alright.
How this
Mhm.
tiny graphic designer became a a bad bitch barbarian who nobody knows.
I love it.
Alright.
Character
you-
development.
Now that
Yeah.
you're suited up, you can
She's
head
seen shit.
you can head into the break room.
Mhm.
Which is
Are there still snacks laying out?
Yeah, we're hungry.
It's been a day.
There were snacks. You knew, like, there were some snacks in the cupboard, so you could open the cupboard and look for snacks.
Grab some
Are,
snacks.
well,
while we
are,
hack.
are there bodies in there or anything? I'll
Not-
look for
not-
anything attacking us.
Not
before
in
I
the
look
break
for
room. The
snacks,
break
I
room is
guess.
quiet.
Not in the
Oh,
snacks.
fuck yeah! All right, yeah, I'm gonna snack up.
There's no
Zach-
eyeballs in there though.
Zach, do you want some like almonds or? I think there's.
I'm good, I'm good.
Here.
You
Cat?
can get a
I'm
pro
good
bar.
right now. Thank you.
You can get a pro bar.
Mm-hmm.
I still have the eyeballs in the pockets. If
No.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take a bag of Chex Mix.
You get a pro bar. It's a soy protein bar.
Oh, gross. I'll starve.
Oh, gross.
I'll starve. It's fine.
Never
Okay.
mind.
As a matter of fact,
And
looking at my pistol, like that might be tastier.
Yasin directs all of you towards the meeting room.
Should we be concerned about the employee quarters and the fact that that is an unprotected back?
Can we lock that door?
You could try.
We can shoot it.
Oh my god.
What we could do is we could go in there and just shoot everybody in there.
What if we just pull out the wiring so they would have to manually open it, and then we just shove something in there?
If
We
they're
could
dead,
also just
if
pop a
they're dead, they
barricade.
can't get out.
Yeah, just pop a barricade. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Is this what we're doing?
Where are
You
you
know,
putting
I'm not gonna forget.
It would be, I guess, in that hallway between employees' quarters and break room.
Okay.
But would that go far enough where it would just? I mean, they're in tubes, so.
It would so it wouldn't extend into the employee quarters. It would just fill that hallway.
Okay. We're gonna do that just in case, unless
Okay.
you have an objection, Kat.
I was gonna say, are we sure we want to do that in case once we get everything?
We need to get in there.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I agree with
I
that.
mean, you
so.
can.
Yeah.
No, I thought more so there's a big last attack that we need to hold out through, and we need that extra hour.
It's
something.
fair.
It's a defensible position.
Okay, yeah, let's hold on to it then.
Let's hold it for the comms bridge.
You guys are being really nice. I was thinking like maybe they're gonna come out as zombies and we should shoot them right now.
I'd rather save the bullets.
Yeah, no, we might need those later.
Well, yeah, I mean I've got a couple.
We
If we're
could
gonna die,
probably
we're gonna
just,
die.
if you want to kill them while they're in the pod, we can just curb stomp them before they wake up.
Yeah,
Or just
I mean,
unplug the life support. That would
Yeah.
be more efficient.
Yeah,
Do you guys wanna
that's
do
a good
that?
idea. I think I'm a little
do we,
muddled
by
from-
killing them, enable the AI to have a better chance at taking?
Yeah, that might be more
That's-
zombies.
yeah.
Good point.
I
Maybe
say
we
we
could
just
just
go to the
lock them
meeting
in their
room,
life
and worst
support.
comes to worst, if we need to
Yeah.
hold out, we can barricade that hallway and
Yeah.
Let's do it.
hold out for an hour.
Let's go.
I mean, we've already killed 12 AIs. It's
You
fine.
head into the meeting room, and
We're halfway there.
You head into the meeting room, and Yasin and Dwyer go over to the large screen that's on the far wall and start to attempt to break through it. If anyone would like to take point
I
on
will
that.
assist.
Okay, go ahead and
Yeah,
test toughness for me.
I'm all into it. I'm gonna use my lucky leg. 11.
Okay.
Yeah, you are just like, move over, boys, and just
Let me show you how it's done.
smash a hole into this wall, and you can see behind it that
Is there a man behind the curtain?
there is
Yes.
not. There is a very, very tiny crawl space, though, leading towards where you assume the communications bridge to be.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a very tight access tunnel. So who would like to go in there to
I'll
get
go
to the
first.
communications bridge?
Okay.
I'm small.
That's
Even though
also
I
a
get
fair point.
this,
Right.
all this suit on, I think I can get through there faster. But
You squeeze into the tunnel and begin making your way through. There are some, like, you take one area and find that it's actually like a dead end and have to backtrack a little bit, but eventually find your way to the communications bridge, which is a very cramped, small hexagonal room. And you can tell that there's like maybe one other person could fit in here with you, but the walls are filled with like protruding meters and flickering screens and data relays. So
I'll call for Kat to join me.
Do you
If
want
another-
me or do you want Yasan?
He's not real. He doesn't need to take up actual space, does he?
Don't.
He's in my brain.
I mean, Kat'll come and instruct her zombies to guard the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, they can just stay and guard the room with everyone else in it. And you can, again, like, crawl your way through a very, very tight access tunnel and find your way into this small room. So, what are you gonna do?
Let's do this. Let's hack this fucking shit.
Yeah.
Take their shit over, kill a Siski, and broadcast their dirty laundry all over the world. And I mean, we have plans here.
Kat, go ahead and test smarts for me.
That's a 7.
You are making some progress in here, but you're finding that this is a lot more complicated than you were expecting. Is most likely because this system is not meant to be banned by an individual person. It's meant to be all programmed and controlled by computers. So you're running into some like various firewalls, and you can probably tell that Assisty is trying to block some of your access as well.
Yeah, throwing stuff up.
Can I attempt to assist as well? I don't know if there's enough like room.
Is there a
for
way
that,
we
but,
can push Assisty into the glitch basketball program?
Slam dunk the Sprite.
You can certainly try. Go ahead and test smarts.
Ooh, that was not good. That was a 4.
You think you have it, but instead, Assisty actually kind of backs you into a sort of hacker corner and locks your actions down, basically.
Shit.
I'd like to try to drop a Trojan zombie in Assisty's brain. I don't know. I'm just saying fucking words that might be hacker related. I don't know.
I don't. Do you have any feasible way you think you could do that?
You could use.
What if I stick her
not
in-
exactly Trojan zombie, but Cat has a lot of external stimuli that is very distracting if you want
Ooh,
to
could we
try and
get-
hack that. And
Could we get her like put in like a cute cat video, like where she's just on a loop in a cat video? Or could we just put her in the nightmare simulation? Fuck her, she can live the nightmare.
I mean,
I don't
Cat's
know.
recorded a lot of like distracting shit.
Or what if I
including
were
the
to take her and
visions.
download her onto the hard drive that we stole?
Well, there was already information on that hard drive.
Can I kick her out of the system or reroute things around her so that she doesn't have control over like anything important? We'll give her just control over the basketball simulations.
I mean, I imagine that's probably what Cat's been trying to do.
Can I just
Can I guess can she, like, Cat was specifically going in Assisty's turf. Cat has the Nemesine data vault of her own. Can we lock
Trap her
Assisty
in
in
that.
that?
Yeah.
I fully
You
realize that this is
can-
linked to Cat, but
You're gonna put the zombie lady in your brain, Cat. This seems like a terrible plan.
I will say that this is probably going to end up being your last ditch effort.
Ooh.
Well, hang on. Let me look at something real quick.
Last stand. Last stand.
Last stand? Do you want to use the
Last
last
stand.
stand?
I need to look at this rule. But I would assume that's what I'm doing.
Once per game, a protagonist can reduce their resolve to 0 before
Yeah.
a roll. In this instance, do not roll the dice, but count the result as 13. This will put you in serious danger.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
you're
is
gonna have
essentially
AI
what
in your
this is.
brain.
I mean, if she can stop Assisty and give control to her compatriots, she'll last stand this. Oh no.
Okay. Describe how you tackle this problem.
Cat is. I think Cat does have her like wire jacks and stuff, and she can I feel like she can recognize like important components and stuff in this room, and I think she basically jacks herself into the mainframe
Oh my god,
and
you're gonna
jacks
actually go in
her.
there and fight her. Oh my god.
Specifically goes or jacks herself in and makes the decision that she's gonna draw Assisty out and trap her in a way that she no longer has, or trap the AIs in a way that they don't have control of this and they're not in the system. And the only way is, as far as she can figure out right now, is to get them in something that isn't connected to the system. Specifically, she has a ton of body mods that she can utilize for that purpose. I feel like she jacks in and like her eyes start like really glowing because she has like that's where all of her components are. And I think the last thing is she definitely lets Jenna, I'm blanking on your character's name.
Alina.
I'm sorry. Alina know that what she's doing, and she's like, make sure that they get out, that this information gets out. It'll still be on my cybernetics if I can't personally ensure that it gets out. And she kind of says, I don't know what this is going to do to me, but we need her out of the system. And then she initiates her hack.
You're relaying this information. Cat falls unconscious as Assisty is essentially downloaded into her body. I imagine the ship's system basically turns into one of those like a retro game like Pong or whatever, where you just have like the two little lines and the ball bouncing back and forth in order to control the system. But now that Assisty is out of it, even like Alina can easily navigate the controls and get the ship routed wherever you would like. And you can pull Cat out of the communications bridge as you now have control over the ship. So would you like to head back to Earth to expose all of Obel's secrets? Or would you like to go to some other neutral space colony where you can just
Live our lives.
live your lives?
I feel like we should go expose them and then. I
You
don't
did
know.
kind of promise the ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really don't want to piss off the ghosts.
Okay.
The space ghosts. The
Space ghosts.
little
Space ghosts.
All right.
Now, Cat has an AI in her brain, so
So you
that's
can
potentially problematic.
You can get the ship turned around to Earth, and it's about a year-long journey back. The deep sleep pods are out of commission because Assisty has been essentially removed from the ship's controls, but Cat has long recovery time and has some new interesting challenges facing
Cat
her.
is pissed as fuck that she has these things in her head, but
It's a later problem. Time
I
and space.
think that is where our little story will draw to a close. Surprised no one died. You survived.
And we also didn't have a space polycule yet.
You got pretty close.
I assume that happens and as the credits roll. We are all like, we love each other because nobody understands the zombie apocalypse like us.
You have a year to just like solidly date and figure out your relationship.
Yeah.
Also, those two poor people in those pods are just gonna wake up and be like, "What the fuck?"
They're just very
We're
rudely,
rebels now. Get on our level.
They're
Actually,
very rudely
like,
pulled out of
anyone.
their deep sleep.
In those pods, it's just gonna be because there's all of the people in Cryo too.
We
Not
just
so many
eject
of
all the
those
pods.
Yeah,
I think
that's
at some
true.
point we probably do an inventory of like what's actually going on with the rest of the ship.
Yeah.
There's not many of the actual Obol employees left.
No.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. That's finish things off. So
We survived.
you did. You survived.
And now you have digital ghosts in your brain.
Brain ghosts.
Now Kat has another personality inside of her.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah. Slightly
Yeah.
psychopathic.
I
It's
think
fine.
sometimes we have to tie her up. It's fine.
we've been going pretty late, so how about we just like quickly go around. Tell us what your favorite moment from this small adventure was. And I can explain that Michelle lost power, so
Yeah.
that is why she blipped out.
I did like the continuous like explanation of why eating eyeballs may or may not be okay. For the record.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
I liked the sort of suspense / tension of going through the cargo hold.
Yeah.
Good atmosphere.
I've got tie
The
between
cargo
pants.
hold or the corridors, like the
Both.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because not the way back on the cargo hold, but the way down.
Sure.
So it was like kind of looking on all sides. But I did also like Cha-Cha and Zach's bonding moment over having seen some shit.
I like
That
the
was
no
cute.
homo, even though it should have been no hetero.
Yes.
That was like, I was like, Cha-Cha, that you're supposed to say no hetero because, no, he's a dude. And you're not a dude.
Cha-Cha just says things.
Yeah, I'm not sure Cha-Cha
Zach
knows
is-
what that means.
At this point, Zach is just like, I'm not gonna think about it.
Yeah. I think the pants ladder.
God. So dumb.
And the AI in your brain, like, are a solid tie for me. The pants ladder was just something stupid and silly, but like it was funny because it was stupid and silly.
We'll say that last. The idea of trapping the AI in the, I forget what it's called, the memory device was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, that was cool as fuck. So like that,
It's like
definitely.
it's like, shoot, this will probably kill Cat. But I was like, this needs to
What a cool way to go, though.
Cat's like,
Eventually,
I hate you
Assisty
so
shuts
much.
down your brain.
Oh my god.
She drives you insane by making you do your PT tests over and over again and over again in your brain.
Fine.
wake up, do yoga.
Cat gets really good at yoga over the next
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, Cat gets really great at like actually fighting over the next year.
Yeah.
And
We-
accrues a massive following because they want to see who's in control at any given time.
Her brain becomes a reality TV show.
God.
I feel like she just starts posting yoga videos on the internet.
Yeah.
But thank you everyone for joining us for this crazy 3-part adventure. If you want to catch more of what we do, we will be back on Sunday for our next episode of Jukebox Justice, which the drama continues.
It always continues.
Yep.
I can't wait to find out how Joe ruined his life specifically.
Yes.
Please.
I need to know the specifics.
You need
like
to
it's
go
very
talk
important.
to Henry.
I know we're gonna have
Yeah.
tea. We're gonna sip the tea, and
Sip
we're
tea and spill the
then
tea.
spill it all over. Yeah.
Uh,
I think Sylvie's still feeling bad that she might have broken Tony slightly. With the whole I would have
He's
crush on.
resilient. He'll be fine.
Maybe you should have a conversation with Tony.
All actions are possible through plants.
All actions result in plants. But until next time, I hope everyone has a good time of it wherever you are, and we'll see you again soon. Bye bye.